Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Make sure we're live. How's everybody doing? How you feeling, man? You know, I was looking at the comment section, reading it through. I got the best group of lifers in the world. You guys are the most amazing people I could ever spend my day with. Thank you so much for being here. No volume on the mic. We can't hear you. Primo, there you go. Oh, we got it. We got it. 78 people watching on the live. 48 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Oh, snap, David. Thanks, man. I was thinking I was going to go pro for a bit back in the day. I can't hear him. Love you too, lifer. Shout out to Fidel. Shout out to Classy Cladone. Thank you, everybody. Awesome people. We just have awesome people in the group every single day. I love each and every one of you. You are all amazing.
I love you. I love you.
Okay? Know that I love each and every one of you. I love my life, and if you're in my life, I love you. You're part of it. I live in love, and that's the highest frequency that we can all live in, and that's what you got to do. Gina Coin coming, man. Inferno Pay still pumping. Let's talk about Inferno Pay. Let's talk about it. IFO, baby. I think you're onto something. Inferno, right? Mini football. $15 million market cap, too. Very small market cap. Look at Inferno Pay doing damage. We went over this yesterday, did we not? And it's very rare that we don't go over trash here, you know? Look at that, 99% gains from the 12th to the 13th, right? And if you go to a smaller time frame, which you kind of have to, seems to be forming a bit of a flag here. I've seen these turn into bull flags. So Inferno Pay, right off the bat, someone just bringing it up, just boom. And while we're at it, and we're looking at microcaps, because honestly, once Bitcoin hits an all-time high, microcaps are back in action. They are, and they're going to play out insanely well. It just is what it is. Everything's going to go up. It doesn't matter what it is. Everything is going to go up. I've been here before. I've seen these bull runs. Everything goes up. Every single thing goes up. That's what happens. Well, I can turn this mic up a little bit. There we go. Ooh. There we go. That's what the problem was. Have my audio on there. Going to make the mic a little further away, but tune it up a little bit. There we go. All right. Different, I got a different camera, so it might kind of change how I'm looking at it, but we'll figure it out. I'm at the shop watching my windshield get replaced and in the live. Oh, that's awesome. They have this coin on several different chains, and they dunked as well a lot. People are very unsatisfied on the BSC and Polygon chains. Interesting. Get comfy. That pair swap promotion made a huge loss. That token dumped from $4 to 8 cents. It's going lower. Of course it's going to. That's why I said to use the USDC. That's what happens in a TVL. That's why I use the USDC farm only. Like I specifically throughout the video was like USDC farm, USDC farm, USDC farm. I don't know if you guys picked up on that. Like the entire time I was like, I like the USDC farm here for a 1400% where there was no risk at all. You see what I'm saying? See? The idea is you wait for these. You don't, you wait for, you do whatever you want. You cannot do your own research too. Okay? And again, I personally did not put a dime in that project. I'll just make it clear. They paid me $500. We went over it. I talked about it. I thought it was an interesting project. And I actually still think it could become substantial. Let's give it 6 months. Let's see if they can stay around. We did know they didn't rug pull the last 2 times. And that's the only reason why I even suggested to talk to that man. You see what I'm saying? And I made it very clear exactly what that was all about. And I even said the USDC pool, the USDC pool, the USDC pool. I said it like 17 times. Like, anyway. It's only for the long run. Yeah, like what a perfect way to start the day and then do a very quick deep dive into ISO 2022. What is this ISO thing? Michael Junker, we'll take a deep dive into ISO. All right. Let me pop out the chat and get it cracking here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everyone coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 86 viewers, 60 likes. Can we get the likes up to the viewers? I would greatly appreciate it. Already 309 playbacks, though. See? See. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I'm going to show you the coin that I think is going to pop hard. And, you know, YouTube didn't use the right thumbnail today. I gave them the right thumbnail, but they chose not to use the right one. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying. So when I look at my channel, they're using the thumbnail from yesterday. Oh, they finally changed it. Why I'm all in on this coin. They changed it, but at the beginning, it wasn't the right thumbnail. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Ooh, that one's actually going well. Interesting. Shout out to my team. I don't know if you noticed, my team is going hard. They're taking excerpts, making new thumbs. I think I have some of the best thumbnails in the game. They're so clear, so beautiful. The guy who designs my thumbs says he wants them to be the most beautiful thumbs in all of YouTube. He really takes so much pride in my thumbnails, like insanity. Absolute insanity. Okay, Atom is the coin of the day that I'm talking about. We're going to get into deep dive why, and I'm going to show you what's happening. I'm going to break it down, but there's a lot going on for Atom. And I'm going to talk about why I like it, why I'm all in, and why I believe Atom is going to do some serious damage this week and next week. I think it's the coin for the next couple of weeks to boom to the upside. It is showing signs of strength where a lot of other coins are not. And I'm going to point out that. We're going to go over it. We're going to break it down. But Atom could do some serious damage. All right? We're going to take a look at PULSEDOGE, which I found a bag of accidentally, and it just seems to be soaring a little bit of PULSEDOGE. So we'll take a look at PULSEDOGE here and see what's happening. It has been just going up, $19 million market cap. Finally took a bit of a dump there. It had just been going and going and going and going. Look at that. And we talked about it down here. This is where we went over it, right here. We talked about it yesterday morning on the live, and I actually put something out for it. And boom, look at this thing. Continuing to just do some serious damage. Another microcap coin. Just absolutely exploding. Very happy with my PULSEDOGE right now. And this goes to $50 million market cap. That's easy for these little coins. And we just went to 20 million in market cap for PULSEDOGE. Life, can you please look at EGLD? We will right now, right away for you, sir. And please send in a super chat for the kid, and I'll get it pumping for you. Let's take a look at EGLD. Remember, though, if you come to the channel every single day, we go over Bitcoin dominance, total, and total 2. I try to get them done in the first 20 minutes. Yesterday, I slipped up. I'll be honest. I'll call myself out. Every once in a while, it's just a day where I'm just like, I lose focus or whatever happens. For the most, we did go over hundreds of coins, though, and we still nailed Bitcoin dominance, and we talked about so many things. And we did an amazing job. Yesterday's stream hit 3,000 views. It was on 3,600 views on yesterday's stream. That's one of the most ever. Yesterday's stream was unbelievable. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate each and every one of you for the love. If you're new to the channel, jump on in, send in a super chat to do a deep dive. You know, we'll go into the market cap. We'll really break down the coin. I'll talk about it. I'll give you my humble opinion, what I think. Again, not financial advice. Nothing and I do and say here is financial advice. Let me get my jar up. If you want to tip me, you can send some coins into the jar. Bam, there's my jar. And let me just say, not financial advice here on the screen. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Let me get a sip of lemon water and keep it moving. Hydrogen. I need my hydrogen. Elon, I got a 5X in the last week and a half. It's been moving with the Doge coins. Now, is that Elongate? Because I bought Elongate a long time. There was Elon, which was Elongate. Isn't that the same coin? Am I wrong? Oh, Doge Elon. Elon is Doge Elon? Or is it Doge Elon Moon? See, I don't know which one it is. And that's, I don't know. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Need more information. Okay, so let's take a look at EGLD. I hold a decent bag of EGLD, one of my favorite projects in the game. I believe it can do some serious damage. I think it could be substantial. I think you can, it's a more of a long-term idea. Wow, I like this. Look at that. So I already have EGLD booming up to the upside, and I'll show you a few other things for it. Look, I'm going to recreate my chart. And this is why you have to be like Bruce Lee. They say be like water. Yes, be like water. So, look, my wedge right there broke out. Made another wedge broke out, but look what it's doing. This is the pennant. I saw the pennant immediately. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bull flag. I mean, that thing is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And we're seeing a lot of these bull flags like these. These are textbook bull flags, by the way. Bit of a cup and handle bull flag, too, with a larger target. So it's got two targets. It's got the length of this wick to this wick here. Okay. Which I've seen many, many times play out. So there's EGLD right here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Good morning, Lifer. Please check COTI and have an awesome day. Shout out to Little Schmitty up in the spot. Appreciate you, Little Schmitty. Thank you for coming in on this beautiful Thursday. It is a beautiful day. This whole week's been absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful time to be alive here on the East Coast. Absolutely beautiful fall day. Super excited to be here. Thank you for everyone coming on into the live stream. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. I woke up this morning, said thank you, dear Lord, for everything you've given me in my life. You know, I didn't have to go to the bathroom this morning immediately. That's interesting. One of the first days. Usually I do have to go right when I wake up. This morning was not the case. I was able to go upstairs, say hello first. So take a look at EGLD. 156.5% gains for EGLD, okay? I see it getting all the way up here to $626, right? Short term is just the length of this pole here. That's what you're going to get on like a smaller swing trade. And that's going to position us at about $400 for EGLD. Breaking that all-time high. The all-time high is right there, right? 307, something like that, 295. Let's see exactly what it is. Yeah, it's about $300, $302. We're so close to that all-time high. We're looking absolutely beautiful. I like what I'm seeing here. 4 hour needs to cool off. So I'll put an alert down here on the 4 hour. It'll alert me to when we're cooling off. Look at that daily, though. Daily's coming down. And we're going sideways, so I like this. That's bullish divergence there. What do I mean by that? Well, you got to swing. You're getting swung down on the RS, on the stochastics, but the price is moving to the upside. Whenever I see that, it's hidden energy. There's going to be an explosive move to the upside. Also, falling volume with falling price tells me there will be a reversal to the upside. Price coming from there to there going down. Volume going down means the price can't keep going down much more. This is getting exciting. I like what I'm seeing for EGLD. Lack of bearish momentum on the MACD as well, here on the daily chart. Also, I tell you, I'm loving the 3-day. The 3-day is extremely oversold. The 3-day is my new gimme it all. I want it all on the 3-day. What I mean by that is the 3-day is going to give it to you, baby. It's going to give you the moment that you really need. Look at the last time you played the 3-day. You could have got EGLD down here on the low at 57, 52, 60 even, somewhere in there, and rode it all the way up to 300 and did a 6x, a beautiful 6x for EGLD in the last 3-day movement on the stochastics RSI. And here's another one where we were kind of low and we kind of pumped up, and that was from 31 all the way up to 200. I started buying EGLD around $20, and I never looked back right here in November. I made all my buys in November, December area here. This is why I went in heavy to every position, and I'm still holding all my positions that I went in here. Soon I'll be in a long-term capital gain. And that makes me really excited because I never thought this bull run would last a year, and it looks like it's going to. What a run. I started this run down there, and boom, we boomed up in December, November, February. It was an amazing run. Cake, all the crazy things happen. This has been the long run. Like, we're still in this run. Like, this run is still going. It's been an absolute insane run for anyone that's been in it with me. Anyone that's stuck with me, put a 1 in the comment section if you've made it through this entire time. It's been wild. It's been a wild ride. If you've made it through this wild ride with the Crypto Lifer, put a 1 in the comment section. Let me know. Flame is the first IMO. Initial metaverse offering. That's so dope. We're going to see more and more IMOs. What is an IMO? What is an IMO, right? We're going to hook people up with all the information and stay up to date, right? One with Rev. What if a super cycle is real? Wild, Wild West. Only 4 months as a lifer so far, boss. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Rodney, I feel like I've known you for 20 years, man. So there's EGLD. Let's take a look at COTI, and then we're going to get back into the show. Just yesterday, I remember I fell behind on some super chats. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it moving. So I told myself today I'm going to stay up to date with them. So COTI didn't make it out of this little swing trade that I thought we would make it out of. Boom, that little tiny little cup and handle. It's okay. The bigger trade, though, is still open. You know, we talked about COTI down here. Bigger idea. It's double bottoming and touching the 200-day moving average. Beautiful sign. Again, look at that 3-day, and just the 3-day is really the trustful pattern. So I look at COTI. It made the cup and handle. It boomed on out. It did its thing. It got above resistance. Now this is beautiful. If it stays above 48, very, very bullish. That's really all you have to worry about for COTI. And it's forming this very long consolidated move here. And I like what I'm seeing here for COTI. Getting tight. Getting very, very tight. And see how I just recreated the chart? Like, I deleted all my old work, recreated the chart. Saw it for what it was. You could even consider this a bit of a cup and handle too, because it's still got the cup there hanging on. So COTI looking decent. I like what I'm seeing for COTI. Getting back up to 90, 95. I'll tell you what, the whole market's going to rip. The only people that are going to lose money, and not financial advice, in my humble opinion, the only people going to lose money are the people that are coin hopping. Jumping between this one and that one and that one and this one. Or just every once in a while buying the top of a coin when it first comes out and then having to hold it for 2 months. I see W patterns all over my portfolio. Is this good? It's very good. Hey, Lover, can you please look at GALA? Please send in a super chat if you want me to look at a coin. I'd greatly appreciate it, just like my friends did here with EGLD and COTI. Okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And $5 from this man. He wants to go over ISO. Do you have an extra zero in there for a reason? He does. ISO 20222. A single standardization approach, methodology, process, repository used by all financial standard initiatives. What is ISO? Is a multi-part international standard prepared for ISO Technical Committee, Financial Services. It describes a common platform for the development of messages. Swift 5th limited edition of the ISO 222 for dummies. Written and offered by the Swift Standards team. After reading this book, ISO won't have any secrets for you. Interesting. Manage definitions and repository, development and maintenance, e-forms. What is the status of a project? Catalog and change requests. Never heard about this. I have no idea what it is. Thank you for putting on our radar. Universal Financial Industry Message Scheme. I'll have to look more deeper into this. You probably put us on to some pretty interesting thing, though. But I have no idea what I'm looking at. But I'll figure it out. A week from now, I will know what we're looking at. Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. What's weird is, like, this is supposed to be house music. This isn't house music. Like, that wasn't house music. House music doesn't bang like that. House music moves like this. It's got a singer or a dude. You know, it's like, come on. Don't tell me you're making house music and don't give me house music. So we took care of all the super chats right now. We're up to date. ORN, when you get a chance, mate. Low profile for the 333 out in Canada. And don't forget, I'm putting Adam on your radar. Highly likely to go up to 60 faster than you realize. Why? Well, look at Adam on the daily time frame. Everything else is low. Everything else is high. This thing is low. Highly likely to explode in the incoming days. Wait for the 4 hour to kind of reset. But I'm very, very keen on Adam. I just want to put that on my radar, put it on everybody's radar. I do hold a bag, and I'm not even pumping my old bags. I'm telling you, Adam is a beautiful coin. I've been talking about Adam since it was $5 a coin. It's now sitting at $35 a coin, a beautiful 7X, and more to come. And more to come. So Adam doing serious damage, and I'm telling you, it's in a good place compared to Bitcoin, and Adam, they're kind of offset. ISO 222 has a certain cryptocurrencies that are compliant with their vision, XRP being one of them. They listed guaranteed winners for the long-term investors. DYOR, it's big. Interesting, thank you. Interesting. I believe the winners are going to be Quant, ISO, right, Algo, and I already know which ones they picked. Stellar Lumens, XRP, Quant, Algo. There's a few other ones, but those are the four main ones. You definitely need to have Algorithm, you definitely need to have some Quant, and you definitely need some XRP and XLM, in my humble opinion. Somehow they're going to be all brought in. And I've been believing this for a long time too. I just didn't know the name of it. Three out of your last 6 titles said this alt will explode. Just need the noobs to get on the BitBoy clickbait level. Yes, sir, you were right. Shout out to IslandBoy242. I hope you're not disrespecting me. I hope nobody's disrespecting me. Because I'm a sensitive man. All right, I'm a very sensitive man. Let's take a look at ZRX BUSD. Just want to throw this on your radar. What is a radar? Well, that's also a shoulder, a head and a shoulder. I've seen that play out. You may not have, I have. All right, over time. Over time, as you trade, you will see so many amazing things happen in trading that you never thought possible. Okay? And trading will change the way you look at the world and the way you look at yourself. If you do it right. If you do it right, you'll never be the same. And you'll realize you've learned so much about who you are as a person. Trading will teach you if you're greedy, if you're disciplined, if you're able to do the same thing over and over again, or if you run around all over the place, if you're erratic, or you have focus. Trading will teach you all those things. If you don't, either you'll learn those things and do them right, or you'll fail and you won't be able to trade for a living. So you either get disciplined, get focused, and get organized, or you'll fail. It's pretty simple. Trading's either like, oh, you either do it the right way or you don't do it. People do get lucky, but they're not traders, in my humble opinion. Okay? Different story. ZRX gearing up, and the whole market's really gearing up. You can see the consolidative patterns all around the W's, as this gentleman just said. I see W's all over my portfolio. Is this a good thing? For the win, it is, man. For the win, it is, right? Okay. So I like what I'm seeing here for ZRX. High risk, though, right now at the present moment. Definitely high risk. But I like what I'm seeing here. Possible big moves for ZRX. Okay. SHIB, thanks for your time. Much appreciated. Shout out to Johnny Run. Thank you for your time. Because without your time, there is no show. So thank you, each and every one of you, for your most precious asset. And that is your time. Do you all notice that we're not getting the flick anymore? No more flick. I've changed it up. Using a nicer camera. All right? I'm using a Canon camera with its own kind of power source. I'm not getting that flick anymore. It's also a clearer video. They might look the same. They're both 1080, but I mean, I'm using a giant glass lens here. Nice lens, you know. Oh, that looked better. My color changed there a little bit. Anyway. My forehead's not that big. It just looks this big when I'm at this angle. It's really weird. Really should be like, kind of like, this is how I really look, see? I'm just so close. But I'm getting a new table. We're setting it up today. I'm super excited. I already had a 1-hour tutoring session this morning. Shout out to Pedro. I had a blast with you, Pedro. Thank you for jumping on into the tutoring session. You're the man, dude. Had a good time with you, brother. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. 137 people, 95 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Everyone, please put in the comment section where you're from. Represent where you're from in the world. Let me know. We did this yesterday, last few days. It's been awesome. Just shout out where you're from. If you did it yesterday, do it again. I just want to know where y'all are from. Let everyone else know where you're from. Say shout out. You know, represent where you're living at. Represent where you're living at. Let us know where you are from. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's even better. That's even better. All right, so we have a ORN idea here, and someone asked for ORN and SHIB. We have ORN and SHIB. And then I'm going to get into the show, because now we got to get into the show at one point. COTI looking beautiful. Also, if you were in the live stream yesterday or in the Patreon, we made 35% in 12 hours on LSS, lossless. Shout out to my man Bobby for putting it on the radar. Is that Jesse B? No, Crypto Tech. Hey, bro, nice to see you again. Been a long time. From Brazil. I live in D.C., though. Shout out to Crypto Tech, man. Appreciate you, brother, for coming on in. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Much respect to you and yours. We also hit 19% gains on Telcoin. Nailed Telcoin. No stop loss. Bang, 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 bang. Love taking gains right there and then. So just want to show you, we had 2 gains last night in the Patreon. The Patreon makes gains every single day because we get into high probability trades based on the technical analysis. There's really no other way to look at it, right? Colombo, Pennsylvania. What up? Sydney, Australia. Let's go, Gala, Maryland, Belgium. I'm Tunisian, but I live in the Ukraine. Naughty Johnny, you're my neighbor. Hickory, North Carolina, originally from Reno, Nevada. People getting all over the place. Colombo, Sri Lanka. Let's take a look at ORN, USDT. ORN. On Binance. Okay, so here is my idea for it, and it's kind of hanging out. So yeah, I don't have to do much because I've already gone over this thing. I see 119% gains coming out of it. It's got an inverted head and shoulder. It is tripping out a little bit at the low point. Let's take a look. The 4-hour pumped and didn't give us much love. That's the only thing I don't like. So I'll put an alert here on the 4-hour. Let me rework my pattern here and see what I'm seeing. Possible inverted head and shoulder, kind of falling down now a little bit more into a falling wedge like this. But that's okay. It's getting tight. The tighter it gets, it's okay. Stochastics will move up and down. Say we get up and down a little more. Let's see what's up with the 1 hour. 1 hour is coming down to be oversold. It's a good thing. And are we flagging out on that little time period? We are a little bit of a flag there. So there's a possible scalp happening here. See this? Bit of an ascending triangle. Kind of a rising wedge, ascending triangle happening. I'll go to even smaller time frame to see market structure. And see how I zoomed in there? Like we started on the big picture, then we zoomed in. You got to be able to look at the big picture, the little picture. There's a possible idea happening here. 15 minutes got momentum. 1 hour is coming down. Yeah, this thing could pop today for a little bit of a pop. The 4-hour will have to kind of reset again, though. So just a 1 hour idea here for ORN. You know, it's kind of like a tiny little bit of a scalp, ORN scalp. You got to make sure the risk-reward ratio can swing it even when you push it 272. Kind of a sketchy little thing because, you know, rising wedges break down 68% of the time. We are waiting for the 1 hour to come on low, but it is getting low, which tells you that we could be hitting bottom trend line. So it's interesting. This is a more high-risk trade, but there's the idea there, 3.96. Again, nothing I do is financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor or an investment advisor. Just looking at the technical analysis. This could break out to the upside. If it is an ascending triangle, it's got a 50-50 chance. We are seeing moving averages cross each other, 21 crossing, 50 crossing, and they're coming for the 200-day. It's a good sign. ORN could pop right now in the small time frame. Just the bigger time frame looks good. I just got to wait for that 4 hour to play on out, though. Okay? The 4 hour has to play on out. But thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Now we got to get into another one. What do we got cooking here? I like how you guys are keeping them in succession. They keep it moving. I appreciate that. I live in DC. Oh yeah, from Brazil. Okay, yeah. Hey, nice to see you again. Been a long time from Brazil, but I live in DC though. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Of course, I'm going to take a look at SHIB. SHIB's about to do some serious damage. Why? Well, it's very, very tight. It's very tight. Look at this. And you're not going to be perfect. You just keep readjusting. SHIB is getting very, very tight. Okay, you want to look at that 4 hour. It's very oversold. I'm telling you right now, that's how I lock in. When the 4 hour is low, when the 1 hour is low. Another thing, falling volume with falling price tells me there will be a reversal. This is a huge indication that there will be a reversal. Falling volume with falling price. I can only reiterate this so much. I keep talking about it. It takes days. We were there. Yeah. Patience pays. Patience. It's not easy. It's not easy. Gains don't come to the people that want it fast. Gains come to the disciplined, the focused, and the patient. All right? That's the gains come to those who have the patience. This market just transfers funds between the patient and the impatient. That's what it does. This is a beautiful bull flag. Absolutely beautiful. Daily is a little high, right? But it suggests we still get a little push up before the daily kind of takes on over. So I ride this 4 hour to the upside. I ride the 1 hour to the upside. Put an alert up here. This is where I might take nibbles out of the trade. I'm personally holding some Shiba Inu. Once I saw it get this tight, I said I'm going to take a gamble and put a stop loss. If it got stopped out, I get stopped out. But this pattern is just too tight and too beautiful to not take a chance on it because I've seen this pattern play out way too many times and we're getting very wedged up. 200-day moving average is moving through the bottom of the pattern. I talk about that a lot. I want you to understand this. The 200-day, it's yellow. See how it's moving through the bottom of the pattern? We're going to see this more in bullish times. When I see this, it's also a catalyst for a break to the upside. Also, I'd be open-minded enough to say this is still somewhat of a cup and handle. Look at this. That's still a cup and handle there, technically. There's your cup and handle. So you still got a cup and handle going. You're in a beautiful bull pennant. Shiba Inu looks absolutely beautiful. I would not miss this. I'm personally taking a gamble. And again, nothing I say is financial advice. This is just a pennant that breaks out 68% of the time. So I just go with the probability of what this says is going to happen. You do whatever you want, right? I'm simply just a teacher of technical analysis. There's nothing else that I'm doing here. If someone ever called you, asked you if I was a client of you were a client of mine, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'm not looking for clients. I do not want clients. A client would mean like what? I manage your money or something? I don't do that. I actually get the heebie-jeebies I don't never want to manage somebody's money. Like I get the heebie-jeebies managing my own money. Like it's enough stress managing my own money, right? You know what I'm saying? Managing someone else's money, never want to do it. I'm not passionate about it. I want to educate people. That's it. So I'm not a financial advisor, and don't ask me to do that. Don't ask me one question about your portfolio. I won't answer it. I won't tell you what to do. I have 10,000. I don't know. I'll just look at you like this. Not going to tell you what to do with your money at any given time. I'll show you what I do with my money. That's it. And basically, I don't even show you what I do with my money. I show you my life. This is a reality TV show on a crypto trader. I come in here every day and show you my real life. This is what I do for real life. I sit for 2 hours from 10 to 12 every day, and I look at cryptocurrency and trade. I then update the market for myself throughout the day, and then people join the Patreon and jump on in and support the man. So thank you so much for everyone that jumps into the Patreon. Thank you for all the new patrons. This has been a milestone month. More patrons than we have ever had. We've hit a milestone. So thank you so much. Business is booming. I'm extremely happy. My life is going well. The sun is shining every day, and I have so much to be thankful for. I thank the Lord every night before I go to bed and every morning when I wake up. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. And the Lord, God has a plan for each and every one of us. I truly believe that. And you know what? I'm following mine, and I'm so excited to be on this journey. So there's SHIB. Thank you so much for coming on in. Hey, bro, nice to see you again. Been a long time. Okay, yeah. And can you look at QRDO? Yo, Chad, man, thank you for putting that on our radar. You're a smart man, dude. You're a smart man. Like, thank you very much. I've been watching QRDO closely, and it's been under the radar. A lot of people don't even know what it is, don't even talk about it. Bam, look at that. It popped again. QRDO continuing to go to the upside. We had it in this cup. We had it in this. It did come down, but then it would fly. Interesting. All the way to 280, 291. QRDO. Booming. Now, it's a little extended on the daily time frame, and it's far away from the 21-day moving average. So, what you do now is you got to pull a Fibonacci on this. And it's likely it'll come to a 0.3, 0.5, somewhere in this area. I'd look for somewhat of a retracement. It's either going to do a flag or a pennant. We don't know exactly. So I project. But I feel like it has to cool off. Look at that, though. I mean, unreal. From the 22nd of September at about 74 cents. And it goes all the way, does a 4X basically up to 280. I would project for this to come on down and wait for it. It's a little overextended at this point. Still looking bullish right now. Interesting, though, as I say that, right? We go to the smaller time frames, suggesting that it's going to pop even more today. The 1 hour has legs, and it's just getting out. But I would trade the 1 hour and the 1 hour only, as the daily and the 4 hour have some, So there's a chance this could continue up. And what you have to do is go to an even smaller time frame to look for the flag or the pennant inside of that idea. And this is how you trade, right? You go to smaller time frames to zoom in so you can find a pennant, a flag, something of that nature, and see how it can pump to the upside. And there you have it. When that flag fulfills on the 15-minute, right? So I'd put an alert here on the 15-minute, and I wouldn't touch it till the 15-minute came down low on the stochastics. That should fill that out, and then you might be able to get more and then bring this thing all the way up to about 331. Again, not financial advice. Just something I'm looking at. That's potential TA right there for QRDO. Okay? Check BLOK, please, for the $2. Could you check Crow for $5 from Jeremy? We'll check Crow and BLOK. Flame is mooning. Flame, baby, flame. Whoa, look at PULSEDOGE just moon, dude. Oh, my gosh. Woo! We're starting to get drunk with gains on the live stream again. That is an absolute insanity for PULSEDOGE. I mean, what the, dude, the meme coins are exploding, my friends. Holy cow, PULSEDOGE. Yeah, I know, dude. Oh, my gosh. Dude, talk about finding some PULSEDOGE in your wallet. My goodness. My goodness. I always hope I don't pass away, because if I pass away, my wife will never know. There would be wallets all over. There would just be wallets. Here lies Dude, I got 10 BNB now on PulseDoge. Are you kidding me? 10 fatties? Yo, PulseDoge. Wow. 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 Unbelievable. This game is insane. That's what, 8 or 9 BNB now? 10. 5 racks. Yo. Yo, holy cow, PulseDoge, man. No such thing as a coincidence, my man, money. Yo, baby. How was lunch with the muser? Didn't check the Insta for the food pics. Oh, yeah, it's funny. You know, I should have updated and done a live. It was great, man. It was unbelievable. I had an amazing meal. It was a blast. We had a really good time. There was 2 other lifers there. It was a lifer kind of group. We had 4 lifers, really, together at one time. Pretty cool. Awesome time. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to all my peoples, man. Appreciate all my everyone out there. Okay, so $23 million market cap. This thing just popped another $4 million since we looked at it. Unbelievable. Is that you, baby? Yeah. All right. Just want to make sure someone didn't just come in my back door, you know? NKN is on the rise. It recently popped. Do you see the upside to $5 end of this run? Thank you, Lifer. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Restral89, and we'll check out BLOK as well. You know, the chat is hot today. The chat is hot. You guys are unreal. Appreciate each and every one of you coming into the live. How many people we got on the live stream now? 129 people. 117 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? It's funny how the chat's more active than when I have 300 people sometimes, which is so weird, right? That algorithm plays games, man. 128 people. Where is everybody? Is it Thursday, just the day they take off? Because there's money to be made right now. Whoever doesn't come to the live stream just doesn't like money. Maybe they'll watch it later on and they're busy. You never know. The BLOK is hot. Lifer, you're still in Eternal. Lifer, you still in Eternal? Up 3,400%. Oh, remember we did Eternal too. ETN? I think I am still in Eternal. Yeah. ETH pumping, making everything hot. What was your favorite dish? I mean, what they do is they make a bunch of sandwiches. It's all sandwiches. If you hit the like, I'll send you some sand coin. Stack McChange. ETH pumping, making the block hot. Ooh, so that means Matic should be pumping. You know, Matic and ETH should be pumping together. Let's take a look at the show. Let me just, before I get into BLOK, the people come to my live stream every day, all my regulars, and they come for the regular stuff. What does that mean? They come for Bitcoin updates. They come for Total 2. They come for Bitcoin dominance. They want to see what's happening with Bitcoin. So here it is. You had a shoulder, a head, and an inverted head and shoulder here. What we'll do is we'll recreate everything, but we gave a trade earlier today too as well. But now this is learning. If you're watching here, if you're new, pay close attention. You're getting free tutoring right now. Pay close attention. Support and resistance lines is the first thing that you should be drawing at all times whenever you're getting in and out of any single trade. All right, right off the bat, you should be making support and resistance lines. Okay. Then you're going to look at the daily time frame. All right. And what I see for the daily is forming this kind of rising wedge here. Rising wedges do break down 68% of the time. All right, but we'll see how high it can go. The measured move down to the rising wedge is the base of the wedge. So however high it goes, the measured move just keeps coming all the way back down to here. So far, so good. And the 21-day moving average is getting close and not too far away on the daily. It's not like extended. This could actually go parabolic. You never know. Rising wedges do break out parabolic. So you'd have to say, okay, if this is a rising wedge, we could go all the way up here to 77. Isn't that crazy? 77. It's like that known number, that gambling number. BLOK getting ready to moon. Yeah, it is. I agree as well. And BTC getting up to $77,000. Okay. And all my predictions came true. I predicted 57, 56, 55. People don't remember it, but, you know, we were down here making pennants, and I was making this. When this first got to this, I said, you know, we could be in this. I said, that's a falling wedge. Length of the pole for the smaller pole, I mean, just bam. And I said, that gives us, you know, about back to all-time high, 66,000. And these are basic concepts. Like, all this is basic stuff. Like, it's a measured move of a falling wedge. Like, the less complicated you make this stuff, and the easier it is. Like, look, falling wedge right here. They break out 68% of the time. Right? And then it's like cup and handle. Is it not? You know, cup and handles break out. So it's, the more you know your charts, the more you know what's happening, the more prepared you are and ready to rock. It's just that simple. And no one will be able, you won't be able to be manipulated by the news. You'll know exactly what's happening. Guys, NFA, but I'd let you guys a little bag of flame. But I'd get you guys a little bag of flame. Okay, we'll take a look at flame. I appreciate you putting it on the radar. I wish I got in it earlier. Could you tell us about flame yesterday? I love all my subs and everybody. I put you guys. I'm talking about things when they have bullish divergence at the bottom. Everyone likes to tell me when they're pumping. I'm like, come on, man. Tell me this thing before it pumps. You know? Wow, that PULSEDOGE. Someone took some profits on that. Let's take a look at a smaller time frame to see what's happening here. PULSEDOGE, baby, getting legs. Wow, it's actually getting very crazy right now. I mean, that's nuts, right? Because that's kind of like a falling wedge there in a way. You have to go to almost the 1 minute to see anything in here. It's moving so fast. So it did make the falling wedge here. So look, see the cup and handle? And people say you can't do TA on this stuff. You really can. You really can. That was an inverted head and shoulder that played out to the upside. This is a cup and handle. Like, it as primitive as it is, it's there. Right? Now it's forming a bit of a flag here. See this? That in itself is a cup and handle as well. Let me show you what I'm saying. And so, if the more skilled you become, the more coins you can track in a day. Like, I can track hundreds of coins in a day. Most people can only track 5 or 6. I can track hundreds because I know how to put my alerts. I can do the TA fast enough to figure it out. The rest is history. So now you look at support and resistance lines just like we talked about, and you could break this down on a smaller scale and see, okay. Then you also say, okay, rising wedges break down 68% of the time. Are we in a rising wedge? I think we were, but we kind of broke out of it. Look, I mean, we broke out of a rising wedge. I mean, that's parabolic. That's when things start to go parabolic. Then we came back into it and then broke out again. I mean, and so now you start looking at the parabola. What do I mean by that? Well, you start taking the curve here and you start curving up and you're like, and that's kind of where you're going for. I got an alert going right now. I don't know what it's for. We'll take a look at it in a second, but that's why I got so many alerts cracking it any given day. I just keep them moving. And there, PULSEDOGE keep continuing. I mean, going to 3 cents. I mean, unreal. Unreal. So there you go. This could become a substantial project. $20 million market cap. People take it seriously. What if you found PULSEDOGE one day on KuCoin or on Binance? You never know. Just came out today. The BLOK is something to jump in now. BLK. And no C in there. I couldn't have called it yesterday unless I could see into the future. Isn't the cool, seamless website we played on live? Is it that cool, seamless website we played on live? Hit the like. And let's take a look at Flame. Was it on regular, seller? I got an alert for seller. I'll take a look at that and send it out to the Patreons. And the Patrons, they get all these exclusive alerts all day long, too. They get all my alerts, everything that I'm looking at, everything that I'm going over. If I set an alert on the chart, that alert gets sent out to the Patrons. They can see, okay, I say, hey, something just went off on my chart. We'll take a look. Now, let's take a look at what's happening for Bitcoin. It's in this beautiful shoulder head. There's an inverted head and shoulder right here. Number one. Let's make that very clear. That's an inverted head and shoulder. They break out 68% of the time, suggesting that Bitcoin does want to make a bit of a move here. Smaller time frame, also, there's a bit of an inverted head and shoulder here. You can't see it, but if I went to the 5 minute, it would be more apparent. Look at it. Kind of shoulder head. Then this kind of elongated kind of pennant thing going on here. Bit of a cup and handle on the smaller time frame as well. So you see how we're zooming into the 5 minute? We get crazy with it. I use every time frame for information. There's information in all these time frames. So we broke out of this. Then we formed another wedge on the top of the wedge. I've seen this as a bullish sign as well. So we're breaking down Bitcoin. It's also a bit of a cup and handle here. A small one. See that? Telling you there's TA everywhere. And then it's all about your support and resistance lines. Because you have to understand, why are we holding these areas? You're like, well, bounce. And you're like, okay, resistance, bounce, bounce, bounce. If we bounce on this area, it's a good sign. So you're like, okay. So BTC. Showing some signs of life and bouncing off some support areas. Then you want to see, okay, where are the stochastics? Because when they're low, it likes to bounce. They're low on the 1 hour doing a double bottom. The 4 hour has momentum. They're turning on us a little bit, but it does have momentum. Only thing I do see is we could be in this, and the 4 hour does want to come back to the downside. To me, this is it. We fell out of the pattern, came back in. It's forming a giant inverted head and shoulder, though, is it not? So to me, it's just forming that right shoulder before it gears up to boom out of this rising wedge. So that's a good sign because it's gearing up for some movement here. Very, very interesting. Remember, the daily has to figure itself out. That's the only thing I don't like. I put an alert down here on the daily. The daily has to reset. And we'll see. And this is a rising wedge. So I'm giving you the bearish and the bullish idea. The bearish idea is this is a rising wedge on the daily. It'll get up a little more. And then we could break all the way back down to about 57 or 55,700, which is 53,700. And as I said before, remember the macro levels. As long as we close a weekly candle above 53,000, I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. That's my macro idea. And we've gone over this on the live stream yesterday. Macro idea is 53, and then I want to break that all-time high, and I'd like to get above this level here at that 57.8. All right. No, actually, hold on, because yesterday I saw 58,000, so I'm like, why is that not? How are these wicks not? Oh, I must have a wick there that I can't see. Yeah, okay, the wick went all the way up there. Very interesting. We also got sold off on that wick a little bit, right? Somewhat of a tweezer top thing, So there's your bearish idea. What we need to do is go just have this reset, and we could go up while this goes down. I've seen it. If that happens, that'll be extremely bullish. Because all eyes on Bitcoin now, and honestly, so the smallest, the trade of the day that I see is this falling wedge here breaking up to the upside 68%. So I would take advantage of that in my favor. I got low stochastics as well. I like that. Okay, so that's another thing I would place in my favor. And we got a pretty nice pull here. Pause. So yeah, that could go up about to 61,500. So that's the idea. Right? And so you could delete everything after all that crazy work and just say, okay. There you have it. And there you have the focus. Shout out to everyone here. 161 people watching. 141 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sad. Yesterday we had so many people on the live. I don't know why how can we get it to 300 and then we lose them? It's the algorithm. What is it? I feel like we produce gains every single day. We talk about so much every single day on the live. Bam. Bitcoin. USDT. So, cup and handle breaking to the upside, getting up to 61,900 1 hour. This is a potential idea here for a trade for BTC. I like what I'm seeing on the 1 hour. You know me, I don't get in until that 15-minute is low, so I wait for that 15-minute to come on down. It is now, sweet spot. So that's where I would enter the trade here. So Bitcoin trade right now at 57,181. They usually wick us down a little bit more. Usually whenever I'm about to get in, they usually do a wick to so I could see us going to 56,300, 56,700, somewhere in the lows, but I personally, I like what I'm seeing here. There's heavy support right there. There's some heavy support right there. It's all about my risk-reward ratio. Can I swing the 3 to the 9? It is a 3 to 1. That would work. I can do 3 to 1s. So there we go. And I'll hide behind this level of support and resistance right here. I also have the 200-day moving average catching the price. Nice idea there. It gives me more confidence in the trade. So here's the idea for Bitcoin. I worked it until I found my magic. Bit of a double bottom there playing out. Adam and Eve double bottom. What is an Adam and Eve double bottom? I always like to teach. It's like a sharp point. It's a double bottom with a sharp point and then a circular right point. So it's like, and that is Adam and Eve double bottom status right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Textbook Adam and Eve double bottom on Bitcoin. Funny, I didn't call that out yet. No one noticed it. No one in my group called that out. I'm just joking. But there's an Adam and Eve double bottom right there for Bitcoin. I like what we're seeing when the 1 hour and the 15-minute are low. I'm 13 of 16 trades. There will be my 17th Bitcoin trade in the last few weeks. And here we go. We're going to go do it again. Let me put it in. Bitcoin. And there's my call for Bitcoin. Also, BTC up. Or BTC 3L, 3 long. Ooh, look at the dump on BTC up, which is more than Bitcoin. See that? The leverage trades are shady. Unless, what, did Bitcoin just dump real quick? That's weird. It did. Look at that. Bitcoin just did a dump right there. And remember I said they always wick us right when I'm about to get in? It's like someone watching me. It's like someone watches me. I'm like, oh, and they always do a wick right when I'm about to get in. Because I get in on the red. I buy red candles. If it's not red and nasty, I can't get into the trade. Right? And they touched off the 200-day moving average. Beautiful entry there at 57 even. I think they got us lower to 56. Yeah, those guys got into 50. Whoever got lucky at 56.9, 56.99. Beautiful. So there's my entry for BTC. I love it. I love it. It's all going to plan exactly as I need it to go. I need the rest of the people to be scared because that gives me the best entry. All right? So here it is. If this goes up, it's going to take USDT pairs up. It's going to do well for the USDT pairs. Okay? I buy them nasty red candles too. Not financial advice here. Okay, so, and honestly, when I started this channel, I never made pinpoint accurate entries. I knew ranges and bounds. Now I kind of know. It's crazy. Like, or for my system, I know exactly where to buy, exactly when to buy. Like, and usually right after I buy, I don't have to see my stop loss get hit. Like, bang, right there. You know, like in at 57,000, basically 20 right now, and we're already up $100. We'll see how this plays out. We'll keep this on ice. We'll get back to it. But I claim right now to be one of the most accurate Bitcoin traders on YouTube, and you guys can call me out if I'm not. Am I full of, when I say that, am I being pompous or rude and full of it? Tell me, because I'll listen to y'all. When I say I'm one of the most accurate Bitcoin traders, is that rude, pompous? Am I full of myself? Or is the proof in the pudding and I just being dead honest? Like, you tell me, because I won't say it anymore if I'm not supposed to say it. I don't want to be rude, but I'm just breaking it down. LOL, he caught me with a sucker punch. Fighting with SHIB now. Send them super chats in for any wanted deep dives. XYO, please. Thank you. Alex, thank you so much for bringing up XYO. We had a chart on that too as well. And Bitcoin at 57,170. I see it getting up to that resistance at 58,000, breaking above it. And this says 61,800 for Bitcoin. You're the man. Proof is in the pudding. Facts are facts, man. Bragging isn't becoming, but facts sometimes hurts. You are spot on, bro. Walk the walk. You do a great job. Not at all. Not at all, bro. You're being honest. Quant. Ontology, please. Or quant. Somebody got to be the one. If not, who? I apply that to my life. Stack McChange. Somebody got to be the one. If not me, then who? I get it, yeah. Hi, I'm long from 54.6. Profit take at 59.5. What you say? Good channel, too, by the way. 59.5 sounds like you're listening to freaking Crypto Savvy, man. What's happening, Block? I would just keep raising that stop and raise. You could take that trade to 100K, in my humble opinion, but you never know. Anything is. I don't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin. I don't know. The charts. This is a falling wedge that breaks out 68% of the time. The stochastics are low. Whenever that happens, I backtested that, and it looks like almost 90% of the time. Look, stochastics were low here. We kind of went a little lower, but then we popped. So one time it was funny. Stochastics were low here. We popped. Stochastics were low right here. Little pop. Stochastic were low right there. We popped on the 1 hour. Stochastic were low here on the 1 hour. We popped. Stochastic low here on the 1 hour. We popped. Stochastic low here on the 1 hour. We popped. Stochastic low. There was a little pop. There was a bigger pop. So like of the last 12 times we were low, had I just traded every single time this went down, look at all the wins I would have had. So backtest the stochastics. See how much it would have paid you. I'm telling you right now, if you just stick to a plan, you got to backtest a plan and then stick to the same plan. People lack the focus to do that. And look at Bitcoin at 57,300. We talked about entering it at 57,000 on the dot right there, at 57,000, 100 area. I mean, I'm one of the few traders that I make calls. I actually talk about the technical analysis. I trust in the TA. I trust in the technical analysis and the setup. Look how this technical analysis setup will play out. It's supposed to play out this way. We're supposed to see Bitcoin crack this trend line and then break out. We should see a giant green candle, boom, 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 boom. Massive candle poking out now. And there we go at 57,500. I mean, this is like the 10th day in a row where I've put out a trade, and it starts to pump. And someone would say, okay, he's pumping these things. Like, he has so much money, I can't pump Bitcoin. All right. So you could claim it was an altcoin. I can't do that either. I don't have enough funds. You could claim it was a Bitcoin. I don't have enough funds. Damn, I bought, not fought. Names I fought, that red candle right at the bottom somehow. Dang, I bought, not fought. Ugh. Sorry, not sorry. SHIB will go up, people. Hold tight. SHIB just fell so hard. Damn. That hit your stop loss. Really? We'll take a look at SHIB real quick in a second. It must be Bitcoin dominance. We'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Didn't hit my stop. I'm golden, baby. I'm still golden. And then we just adjust. We just adjust the pattern now. That's a beautiful entry for SHIB when everyone's bugging out. Like, perfect time. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look, I'll buy $500 worth of SHIB just to prove it. Just to prove it. And again, don't do anything I do in this channel. Nothing is financial advice. But I'll press the buy button right here. And I will buy $500 worth of Shiba Uno right now because it's extremely low on the 15 minute, on the 1 hour. For my system, that's exactly where I get in. On the red nasty candle when everyone's freaking out at the end of a thing like that, that's beautiful. So there's 117,365,802 SHIB. I'm going to buy it right now. $480. I'm going to buy it right now. Just bought Shiba Uno. All right. So there you have it. Okay. And I don't buy, I wait for the nastiness. That was the perfect buy. You got to wait for the candle to buy. When the nasty red candle happens, again, not financial advice. But that was it right there, in my humble opinion. That was it. That was the sweet spot. I mean, that was the lucky move. Like, I'm blessed right now. And look, no emotions. None at all. No emotions at all. Just, it is what it is. We move on from that move. It is what it is. So I like what happened there. And I'm still very bullish on SHIB. Didn't hit my stop. Actually, starting to raise up on a wick. Look at that. They wicked that thing right back up. Bing. Right back into my pattern. I actually can I can redraw my pattern now. Thank you, SHIB. I just got in on that wick, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, market makers. You did your job again for the smart money. Appreciate y'all. I long SHIB with 500 a little too earlier, but it's back up now. Was a wicked wick, LON. Mine are still green. I've made my $4 trading account back into $50 overnight. 50x 400 link, and then woke up. Yo, I'm back in the game. I bought right before the dip. Trent, man, I love you, man, but I don't trade leverage, man. So let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance now. And Bitcoin dominance pumped hard, and that's why SHIB dumped. All right? Because when Bitcoin dominance pumps, it hurts the altcoins. All right? So watch your alts for the day. It does say, look, 30-minute. Oof. This tells you there's going to be a huge move for Bitcoin today. And watch your altcoins. So check this out. I might not should have bought in SHIB, but I only bought $500. Like, I'll be all right. But take a look at this. Take a look at this. This thing wants to go huge. There's a cup and handle here. I mean, when dominance is getting ready like this, look at it on the 1 hour. Extremely oversold. 4 hour also oversold. Bitcoin's cracking the all-time high. I'm telling you right now. The last time we saw this, we were here and we said the same thing. Get ready for a big move for Bitcoin. This is predicting a giant move for Bitcoin. All right. Hold on 1 second. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and you like the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to hit that like button, and please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments today. I want to talk about how Bitcoin dominance is foreshadowing a giant move for Bitcoin. A lot of days I look at Bitcoin dominance, total 2, the dollar index, the Dow Jones, all those things, and I put together a picture of what's happening in the international markets with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's affected by the entire world. These are things you have to piece together to figure out what's happening with Bitcoin. Now, I always look at Bitcoin dominance every single day. I do a live stream every day from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day, and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. And right now, I'm looking at Bitcoin dominance. I'm live right now. This is an excerpt from the live, and this is a Bitcoin dominant chart we're looking at. This is a cup and handle. Google me in my cup and handle videos. You'll see that I use the cup and handle all the time. They call me Sammy Cup and Handy just for that reason. Check it out. This thing could blast all the way up to about 48.5 43.3 or 48, you know? If that happens, it's going to make a massive move for Bitcoin. Watch your altcoins. A lot of altcoins will suffer. USDT pairs will do okay. Some will get pulled up with it. Some will go flat. The BTC pairs will get rocked. I'm telling you right now, the BTC pairs will get rocked. So remember that. I just want to put that out there. If you're sitting in a BTC pair, you know, and you're trying to flip for BTC, be very careful. Make sure it's the right coin. Make sure it's the right thing. But this is suggesting there's going to be a bit of a move here for Bitcoin. This is going to pump, and the 1 hour wants to pump, and it suggests it's happening soon, like in the next few hours. So putting this out there for my Patreons, putting this out there for all the YouTubers out there, how Bitcoin dominance foreshadows Bitcoin. Watch this video, then come back a week later. If this happened, you should come to my live stream every day because you will learn the ins and outs of how to trade cryptocurrency and why all these different charts and how you have to chart all these different indications to find out what's happening in the market. Thank you so much for being here. I also have a Patreon for $99. Jump on in there. The link is below. And I also do tutoring one-on-one or a group setting. There's a group beginners course every Tuesday from 3 to 5. Jump on in. You won't be disappointed. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. All right, cool. I do segments that I pull out later on for my team. MLB doesn't have a Bitcoin pair. How does that affect it? It doesn't matter. Just look at the USDT. Just trade the USDT the way it's supposed to be traded. I long SHIB with 500 little early. Yeah, just grab 5K worth of SHIB on that red candy. Yikes. Is Atom a BTC pair? It is, and Atom BTC looks very, very nice right now, which is interesting. And then we're going to talk about that, and that's another reason why I think going all in on Atom is a beautiful thing. Love your show, Lifer. You are the energy the crypto needs. Thankful and grateful for your education. Hold on, I got to bring the chat over here. I hate when I look over there. You guys are like, why is he looking over it? I'd lay it off a bit. Let the results talk for themselves. I love you either way, Lifer. So take a look at it. And we'll watch Bitcoin closely here. We had it on ice. That's starting to do a breakout. And again, we got into the wick, buying into the wick. They wick. Now I realize when you start a car engine, the wick is the engine. They have to wick because that's how they get everyone out and fill their bags, and then they can move. So they wick us down, they fill their bags, and then they blast themselves off to space. Pretty simple. And we can watch this 15-minute erupt. Highly likely Bitcoin's going to pump because this is how I trade. This is my trading style. So I'm right in my sweet spot. I'm right in the pocket that I like to trade Bitcoin in. Oversold bounce for SHIB. So others are saying all coins are about to pump. Is it the other way around? I mean, I'm telling you what I see there in Bitcoin dominance. So I don't know what others say. I don't know. I can't. I'm not others. I'm me, right? Okay, let's take a look at XYO. Sorry for the late there. We had to get into Bitcoin dominance and talk about Bitcoin, and that's what people come to the show for every single day. XYO. Interesting. So I talked about it here in this cup and handle. Got very close to my stop loss. Kind of didn't hit it, though, miraculously. And now it's above. We're actually in the money. You could actually raise the stop loss to break even now and ride this out. So we looked at XYO not too long ago. Kind of had in this cup and handle here, see? Kind of had two cup and handles going. I'll delete my old work and we'll look at it. I see it going up, though, all the way to, what, 0.8? No, 0.6206. I'm just going to make it a little more simplified. This is definitely a bit of a cup and handle forming, even though it's not the best cup and handle, and they don't have to be perfect. It's a bit of a twisted jag, it's kind of a weird one. I've seen these play out. So don't, I remember when I first made one like that, and I was like, that's not a cup and handle. And I said, let me just try it. Play it out. I made another one, let me try it. And then eventually I was like, okay, they're cup and handles too. I'm not going to go against the grain. Thing's very, very new. 1 hour needs to come on down, but not too much more. I put an alert there. Thing looks like it's getting ready to do a bit of something, honestly. I'll be honest with you. Looks like it's getting ready to do a bit of something. Because look, it broke out of this falling wedge. It's in this giant cup and handle. It's also in this cup and handle, which kind of resembles... It's funny. See this? See this thing? This is this thing here. Look, this is a fractal of itself. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You won't believe it, but I'm going to show you. You're like, what? Fractals are so cool. I don't do as many fractals as I used to. We used to do fractals all day on the channel. Yeah, so... Yeah, and then that's that. Yeah. So take a look. If I shrink this down and I zoom this out, watch this. It's going to blow your mind, but it's pretty crazy. They're like identical of what's happening. See, you got that bump right there. Look at it. Absolute insanity. Pretty crazy, right? That's the hill. That's the second hill. That's that spike up with the spike down. So crazy. And so history repeats itself. And there we have it again. And then just like I showed you this cup and handle, XYL has this cup and handle. This is fun for me. I'll be honest. Like, this is fun. I love this. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do anything else with my life. Like, this is fun. And bam. Bam, like that. And that could lock you in. And so I like what I'm seeing here. Falling volume with falling price tells me there will be a reversal as well. Bang, right? And we're getting low here on the 1 hour, and it's pretty new coin. So a little more extension possibly. But eventually this thing's going to rock. That's why I have my alert there, and I'll keep you all alerted to this. I think it could have legs too, and faster than you realize. And the length of the pole is that pole too. It's like it can go high. Back up to 4.7 from 3. Okay, went down to 2,600, right? Yee, you for real. I'm happy. They call the lifer. When I buy, it goes up. And Hawk's Eye, he's so accurate. Calderonster, Elon is pumping Doge. Special thanks to the 150 lifers who like the stream. Thank you, guys. Sometimes you just got to pump your resume. Sam, I caught the very bottom of that drop on SHIB, bro. For real. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. I hope you did, my friend. I bought right before the dip also. Was a wick? LOL. Mine's still open. That's funny, man. Sam, can you go over DOT today? Looked at the 4 hour. It's a bearish wedge. Thank you. Yeah, we already played DOT. We got what we could out of it. It's pumped very hard. It's going to take a little bit of a retracement at one point. What alt is exploding this week? Oh, Atom. Atom will be exploding this week. That's the altcoin that I'm talking about. I do have bags of Atom, but I'm not trying to pump my own bags. I'm just trying to tell you, honestly, I believe it's going to do some serious damage. So, yeah, and look at Bitcoin. I said there was going to be a giant green candle coming out of here, didn't I? Did I not? What happened? A giant green candle came out of here, 57,705, and you're already doing damage, man. Look, we opened the trade here at 57,106. I put my name on it. Like, I don't see many other people put their name on it every single day. I put my name on it. Like, people should watch this channel and be like, wow, that's how you learn how to trade. Like, this is it. This is a clinic. I put on a clinic every single damn day. Put on a damn clinic. Like, so there you go, baby. I love that when you're watching basketball and I'm like, man, he's putting on a clinic. And he's running these dudes. But Bitcoin dominance does want to spike up a little bit. 15-minute will cool us off, but the 1 hour and the 4 hour in our favor for a blast. I'm telling you right now, it's suggesting that Bitcoin goes to some crazy levels. Y'all know I love the stream more than all the rest, right? LOL. Adam, my pride and joy, man. I love Adam, baby. HBAR making a little run over the last 2 days. Adam is the coin in the thumb. It is, it is, it is. I sell Litecoin in 178. Will they come down? You never know. Hey, Jin, can you check TG entry point? Some people just jump to see which alt will pump this week. LOL. That's all they want. That's all they want. We're here for sustainable gains every single day. Shout out to everyone here on the live. We got 200 people on the live now. 178 people watching. Can we get more people up in the move? I guess that's the West Coast waking up. We still have a half an hour on the live, though. We're doing well. Let's take a look at Bitcoin at Total 2, which is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. And we went over it, said it would break out of this pennant. What is it doing? It broke out of this pennant. Interesting. I was looking at the 6 hour. 6 hour was about to do damage, and bam. I'd never really traded the 6 hour, but I looked at it, it looked good to me, and boom, there's your 6 hour, and it's extended now. Pretty interesting. We take a look at the 4 hour, and the 4 hour is also extended. Tells us that the total market cap is going to go sideways now for a little bit. It's done its thing. So the money's going to either go into... So now the money's going to go from altcoins into Bitcoin. It's not going to really come from anywhere else. See, that's what it's telling you. Or it's going to go sideways for another pump to the upside. I put an alert down here. When that hits an alert, we'll check on it. Continue anyway. Now, this is total too. This is the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. We've gone over this for you almost every, about it. No, I go over this every single day. And we talk about where the market's going. And this is how you accurately can trade your trades too as well. Everyone liked the new camera too, and notice that we're not getting that like glitch anymore, right? We don't get the glitch, the digital glitch, the electrical shock. Something with the webcam couldn't handle it. And I said today is enough. I'm going to get rid of that, and we're going to make it the best. So let's look at total on the 4 hour, suggesting a measured move here, which is the length of the wick to wick here when you do a cup and handle. And I'm telling you right now, that's putting us at a major, major move here. All the way up to 3.3 trillion. We did this back in the bear market. We nailed it. We did a smaller cup and handle here. Look, we did the same thing when we tried to dig out of this hole here. Sammy cup and handy, we drew this cup and handle here. Even a smaller one too. We suggested like there was just a smaller cup and handle like this one. And there was the handle right there. And boy, would we hit the measured move of the cup and handle. And let me show you how you do it. You take the length of the wick to the wick. You skill it like that. And I gave this, we talked about this. I put this out many, many times. So I may have one of the only YouTubers to put this cup and handle the way I did and the measured move. It hit exactly to my measured move, to 2.15 trillion. So I'm doing the same thing right now with the bigger one and saying we're going to $3.3 trillion. So here you go, man. There's the target. It says the next few months are going to be absolutely glorious as a whole $1 trillion comes into the market. And we all reap the rewards. I mean, and I've gone over the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones even looks healthy as well. So everything looking pretty good to me. And we even formed this cup and handle recently on Total 2, which is all the altcoins. And we talked about it bouncing off of 1.24 and holding this 200-day moving average. Bang, bang, bang. Now we're at 1.34 trillion. Beautiful thing. Now we have strong support at 1.24 trillion. Now all I want to see, what? I want us going for that all-time high for the altcoins. I want the altcoins to break above 1.48 trillion. I want to see some serious damage. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here for the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. This is all of the altcoins. This is all of the altcoins excluding Bitcoin with Ethereum in there. You can also do Total 3. I find Total 3, someone just taught me the other day. It's all of the altcoins excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. So this is everything. You bring life to crypto. I guess that's what they call, I guess that's why they call you the crypto lifer. Can you show some ideas on Zilliqua? Thank you, Amir Rahav. I appreciate you, man. That's why they call me the crypto lifer, baby. Because I breathe life into crypto. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Keep the energy up. Keep the lemon water pumping. What you got to do is always drink water. The more water you drink, the better. And drink out of a glass jar. We got the crypto lifer jars. We're going to have NFTs for sale, all sorts of cool stuff. Today I have people to email. We even have people that will make the glass jars amazingly well for me. I'm super excited about it. They will be amazing NFTs that I will sell. Going to be unbelievable. I'm super excited to get those out. I'm behind on so much. I'm behind on product marketing. I'm telling you right now, there's so much I need to be doing. Hey, Lifer, can you check out on NKN next? Oh, yeah, NKN. We got to get into that. What coin will explode this week? Ain't Bitcoin D looking like a scary to get into alts? We and SHIB. The heck did I miss? I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. That's why I only put $500 on a dip. I always buy on the red days. Special shout out to all the new lifers joining the chat today. Appreciate what each and every one of you bring to the stream. Thank you, each and one of you coming on into the stream. Block moving, baby. Crypto's vibe is always on point. Shout out to Turd Ferguson. There was a super chat for Block. We're going to get into Block too. But this is a total market cap of all of cryptocurrency, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and says we're going to $1.3 trillion. And we're at $8.9 billion. So the whole market caps are very healthy and looking very, very good. Thanks for the shamooshin, the smoosh out of the like. Everything will go up today. You never know, but things are looking pretty nice. It's a beautiful Thursday. Let's take a look at Block. I'm heavy in Block. You know I like my Block. And I'm calling a Block pump not too long from now. So look, everything wicked down. That was them getting busy. They're like, oh, we got to get as many coins as we can before we pump this thing up. These guys are so greedy, man. So now BLOK's kind of in this thing here, see? Not as wedge now. More in a flag. But look, I have BLOK going up pretty nicely. Look at this. 115% gains all the way up here to about, what, 0.051? So BLOK could do some serious damage. I like what I'm seeing here for BLOK. 150% gains, 17% stop loss. That's a 6.53 risk score ratio. The BLOK is hot. It's not moving as much as some people were saying, but it did do the beautiful bounce like everything else. You want to look at that 4 hour, which is extremely oversold. You want to look at that 1 hour, which is also extremely oversold and pumping to the upside. That's going to give you your indication. So again, right there, stop loss didn't even get hit from the initial on that wick. Beautiful, beautiful thing. This is a bit of a cup and handle too. I've seen this play out, and boom, BLOK. It also has a bigger target. So BLOK getting all the way up here, man. 122% gains for BLOK. I like what I'm seeing for BLOK. BLOKtopia. And I personally own a bag of BLOK. I do. I like BLOK. If you do something every day, you're going to get good at it. Trust me. If you do something every day, you're going to get good at it. Let's take a look at Zilliqua and NKN. Someone asked about NKN not a little bit ago and Zilliqua. Let's take a look at NKN and Zilliqua. How many people we got on the live? Appreciate each and every one of you. 224 people jumping on in. Thank you for coming on into the live. 194 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, a little bit of trivia. Put a 1 in the comment section if you think Bitcoin will go to 100K before the end of 2021. Put a 2 if you think it will not. So if you think Bitcoin will go to 100K by the end of 2021, put a 1 in the comment section. If you think it won't, put a 2 in the comment section below. Below. I see NKN doing its thing. It's breaking above support, and it's just retesting support and resistance lines. It just retested 32, came up to 38. Bit of an inverted head and shoulder here. Big picture looks great, right? Big picture looks great. Let's zoom into the smaller ideas here and see what we see. Now, 1 hour is overbought. Remember that. So it's going to have to reset. You put an alert down here on the 1 hour for your next kind of more cookie cutter entry. 4 hours also high. Put an alert down there. So I think it's going to cool off, my humble opinion. And it's getting rejected by this line. So interesting. Rejection. How's the daily looking? Daily's also kind of cooling down a little bit. So it's interesting. It hit this high. It's cooling down. I'm going to delete all my old work. Really can't. I see what's going on now. I see it. It took me a second. I have to delete all the old work to really see the new vision. But everything's in these giant pennants. So yeah, I could see it coming back down here to the support region. At 29, it wouldn't faze me much. You know, it would make sense. Could say it's getting tight, though. This is quite interesting. I must admit. I want house, like nice house. Yeah, like. Okay, so NKN. I mean, it has a huge pole, too. Like, it'll go the length of that pole. Shiba Inu did something like this not too long ago when we first kind of looked at it. 381% out of NKN. And honestly, if you look at the daily, it doesn't have a lot of resistance. Like, once it breaks above that, it can gap up pretty easily through the zone, and then it's gone. Like, there just has like a... So it's like, it's closer to price discovery than we realize, in relatively speaking. It has some time to go before it's finished off. I'd watch it, and I'd watch it closely. But all the it's overbought on all the indicators, so it just needs some time to cool off. But it's still in a sweet spot, and that's long-term projection. Please go into the Patreon and type in long-term projection you're going to get all the long-term projections. And that's important so you can see what's happening. NKN, long-term projection, daily chart, okay? Now, it's not ready, though, yet. To me, it has to kind of fill out this point. And you could see a low of 29.30 one more time, in my humble opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and that's just my interpretation of the technical analysis. Someone else may have a different interpretation. Can you take a look at HBAR? 1, 1, 1, a lot of ones, a couple twos, a lot of ones, a lot of twos, a lot of ones, a lot of twos. Okay. Showtime said 1. Okay, Showtime. David Kane said 1. JV Supreme said 1. Notorious Nug said 1, 2. Mina coin is pumping. Okay, Mina, baby. Let's take a look at C98. What's your thoughts? Would you go with ACH or AMP? I believe ACH would go to the moon off its list on Binance. You know, I'm in ACH, but I bought a little high. I know my phone is ringing. Hope all is well. Phone's ringing, dude. I'm getting all your alerts. LOL. Elon Musk is calling you. I know. One late to the party. Hello, what's up? 3333 Calderonster. Shout out to you, my friend. Your phone is ringing. What are your thoughts? Would you go with ACH or AMP? I believe in ACH. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do. I don't like either of them too much, honestly. Isn't that funny? Not a fan of either of them. Like, they're both on Coinbase. I think there's better low cap gems on KuCoin. I think there's better NFT gaming coins. Yeah, I'm just like, I own ACH, and I kind of almost regret it. You know, Alchemy Pay. Like, I thought I was going to do way better things. I also heard some news about it I didn't like. I won't repeat because it's funny, but, you know, something about, like, being banned in China payment systems. I don't know. I could be wrong. Something, and I heard some bad news about it. All right. I finally had a bit of a pop recently, though, back to 19. Then tanked, right? I mean, back in August. So I was getting into Alchemy Pay around 12 cents, like, thinking it was going to do good. It was in this bull pennant. So I had it in something like this, thinking it was doing damage. And then it just collapsed out of that. It didn't want to fill that. So I'm patiently waiting for my turn. The daily is looking better now. I'll give us that. I got to pull a Fibonacci on it. It's in the 706. When you add the 706, it doesn't come stock. You have to add it to your fib. Also, you have to add the 0.65. How you do that? Right-click your Fibonacci levels. Go here, click on here, and add the 0.65, add the 0.706. I make them bright colors so I know where they are. So check it out. We're in the sweet spot of accumulation, the 706. We could get lower to even the 786 or the 886, but 200-day moving average is moving through, and the daily is getting lower and lower and lower. So daily will reset, and then this thing is ready to rock. It does have some legs. Let me give the measured move here. It's good for me because I want to see this thing crack. I know everything I hold up eventually get paid on. 96% of everything I ever held, I got paid on. There was only like 3 trades in my life that I held and they didn't pan out. So, does that mean every trade will go up, back up? I don't know. For me, it seems to be pretty much the case, but I don't know. So patience will pay you almost every single time is what it's telling me. But again, not financial advice. It's just things that I found to be true. I don't know if they're guaranteed for everybody. Right? But you want to do the long-term projection. What do I mean by that? Well, like I said, like I'm posting this, I'm writing long-term projection here. So if you take this, you copy it, and you were to paste in long-term projection here, you're going to get all my long-term projections. I'll give you a free one right here for NEAR, right? XEC. Like, these are big day. These are on the 3-day. These are big, big moves. Lena. See? You might want to pay attention to some of these. All right? There's gems in there that are still valid. I posted a month ago. There's a lot of long-term projections in there. Farmer D. Hey, everyone, do me a favor. Go to YouTube incognito window and search the Shiba Inu project prediction. and watch my video. It should be the 6th video. Yeah. So go to, everyone do me a favor and go to the YouTube in an incognito window and search the, so crazy, man. All right. People just hit me up with such ridiculous stuff, man. I don't know why. GALA moving a little bit. GALA, baby. Getting that love. Yeah. My GALA team. And we've been on GALA since day one, man. We've been, as a group, we all watched it together. I really appreciate each and every one of us kind of working on the GALA stuff together. We're doing really good. What are your thoughts? Would you go with ACH or Pay? Yeah, I like Alchemy Pay. I'm going to have to say Alchemy Pay. TRIAS mainnet Q4. That's going to be a big deal. To the moon. Ooh, TRIAS is going to have a mainnet? Are you kidding me? And I'm going to come out with some news, too. Every Thursday, I like to bust out the news, talk about it. So, TRIAS, down at 9. That's in the sweet spot right now. This is a coin that I knew was going to be hot when it was like 34 cents. And I watched it just rip to 31. I could not believe it went to $31. Like, this coin, I knew it was down here, and it just, and then it just like, I traded it, but I didn't get a long-term position. This is one I let get away from me. I really pissed. I let it get away. Even at 9, I'm pissed because I knew when it was like 30 cents, and I'd be sitting on like a freaking 30x right now, and it did 100x easy. So this 100x some people. TRIAS was a 100x coin when we first started looking at it down here in March. I get a little salty. Now the daily's coming on down. Once that daily comes down, I'm going to accumulate as much as I can, and I'm going to ride it to the top. It's that simple. It's that simple, my friends. That's what I'm going to do. You do whatever makes you happy. I plan out my trades, and I let them simply do what they're supposed to do. We'll take a look at the 1 hour, and the 1 hour is in a beautiful place for TRIAS. So we take a look at this. And yeah, there could be a bit of a scalp here happening. This isn't really, to me, isn't really house music either. It's like carnival music. I don't know what it is. This is more housey. TRIAS, baby. Possible 1 hour scalp on TRIAS back up to possibly what? $12 TRIAS? Hey, the whole market's moving. You never know. Again, not financial advice. I like TRIAS a lot. Great project. We talked about it from day one. Once it gets a mainnet, we shall see. We shall see. Shan't we? KuCoin, baby. KuCoin. Okay, let's take a look at the next thing here. What are you guys talking about here? Just because I love you, Sam. You a beast, big dog. Shout out to Fidel R. Escobar, man. Thank you for the 199, dude. Out of the woods. Worth to move XTZ back to VRA or BLOK for more profit. Again, not financial advice. I wouldn't tell you what to do. I would, if I was sitting on XTZ, I would definitely move it into Blockfolio. But that's me, man. I'm not doing that, though. I don't like to coin hop around like that. Shout out to Grace Ashley. Let her go, man. She's just asking for the Cosmo chart. She was timed out, though. So, but she did go too hard, too fast. I get it. I get it. Can you do Adam? We did Adam already. Can you please check Alice? Send in a super chat. We'll go over anything that your little heart desires, each and every one of y'all. And you'll get screen time and a super chat out there too as well. Can we do some ideas on HBAR? HBAR for my man who's asking for HBAR, Master Chief. Some ideas on HBAR. And thank you so much, Crypto Kid, asking about Block Folio. Appreciate you, man. Destin Calva, you're the man for giving love to everybody. And we got to check out Zilliqua. We got to take a look at Zilliqua. If everyone knows the super chat that I may or may not have missed, throw it down there and just remind me. Say, hey, you missed the chatty chat over there, you chatty chat box. Go get your chat. Go get your sign box, you old chat box over there. No, I'm just... So HBAR, like everything else, they form these gigantic bull pennants. Like bull pennants for days. And I guess that's what they were forming. They were forming these giant bull pennants, and it broke out. That's a beautiful thing. Next resistance to touch is 40.42. Gets above that, it gaps up pretty fastly. And so this is what we see happening for HBAR. Some ideas for HBAR. Oh, yeah, I got ideas. It's got legs, baby. It's got legs. The market's looking beautiful. Makes my job a lot easier when the market starts to move like this. And we'll go back to Bitcoin in a second and see what's going on. Oh, it took a little of a fall back to 57.3. We'll see what's going down. It's probably the 15-minute just getting high and having to reset. But the 1 hour is still in our favor, baby. Shout out to B. Douglas for the $4.99 super chat. Alice, please, from Vince Hirth. We'll take a look at Alice. Can you look at Baby Dogecoin on DEXT Tools? We'll take a look at Baby Doge from Fidel Escobar. Thank you so much, Fidel. So HBAR, looking like I can see it get all the way up here to 70. Right? 70. Thank you for throwing some tips in my jar. Really appreciate that. Look how the tips come on by and drop into the jar. Really, really cool. Ooh, and then they bounce all the little balls around. It's got to be fun. It's got to be fun to do. They know it's your little thing making the balls bounce. Ooh, wait. I would try to do it and the jar wasn't above the layers. Tell me I got to really drink something. I think he's doing it backwards on purpose, right? To hide it? I don't know. So the 1 hour come back down to support. Be a beautiful entry if this came back down to support. Bam. And bam. Like that would be a textbook retest if possible. Unbelievable, you know? But HBAR looking pretty good to me. I like what we're seeing for HBAR. And remember, if you're not on the live stream, but you're in the Patreon, you're getting all these setups updated throughout the day. So you're getting what we're going over here. You're getting what I do personally. You're getting it all. You're getting what we do in the weekly screen share as well. Okay. Sometimes I mess up. I do the wrong link, but I'll fix it fast. Like I just fixed the HBAR fast. Okay. VRA doing damage too as well, man. So funny, guys. I was like, whose phone is that? Right? Phone's ringing, dude. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate you. For the balls. Shout out to 199 for the balls. Thanks, man. I need to get soccer balls for the kids. Done. Yeah, I didn't even remember I got some. Douglas, you could join the stream. We're blessed to have you. I threw chum change at it. What do you mean for the balls? Gina Bombina. I don't even remember I got some. Dying. Also, I want to put on your radar Eternity. Eternity. Go to Eternity. They hit me up. Can you believe this? The Eternity team reached out to me and my team, and we're doing a partnership kind of thing. They're going to give me 2 Shaquille O'Neal NFTs, which I'm super happy about. And I'm going to promote their NFT drop tomorrow. I already made the video. I got to edit it up. It will be out later on this afternoon, tonight. And these Shaquille O'Neals, they're going to be 5 Shaquille O'Neal NFTs made by Jason Mahler, which is an amazing artist, right? Or Jonathan Mahler. Let me make sure exactly who his name is. He makes amazing art, this guy. Like, his stuff is so sick. Justin Mahler, yeah. And so, by Justin Mahler. And he's doing, it's like when he broke the backboards, it's like Shaquille O'Neal broke the backboards. This is hot, guys. These are going to be cool. There's going to be 5 NFTs, okay, for auction. It's going to be very, very interesting. So my video will come out giving you all the exclusive insight, and I'm not going to give it all away right now. Watch that video. Run it up for me, too. The more you run it up, the more promotional videos I'll get, and the more inside stuff I'll get to hook my team up with. So run the video up. The more views I get, the more I can get these types of partnerships, and the more I'll be able to get in on the know. So help me out, help you out. Run that video up when you see it later on today. It's my Eternity Shaquille O'Neal video. It's going to be unbelievable. We already have the thumbnail produced. We're ready to rock. I'm super excited about it. So there's my cool little partnership with Eternity, and, you know, many, many more to come. Many, many more to come. I'm super excited about it. So there you have it, right? HBAR. And they reached out to me, said, we love your crew. We like your peoples. Hello, everybody. What is this famous coin we're all in? It's Adam, man. Don't mean to spam. Love this channel. Just thought I missed the Cosmos chart. We like him from this channel as well. Shout out to Grace. Okay, Grace. Happy that you're back. For the tip cup balls. Yeah, for the balls. He said for the balls. So he could watch the balls play around. Crow, I super chatted it earlier. Jeremy. Oh, yeah, you did do Crow. I remember that now. All right, so now the list gets out of control, right? Hold on, let me slow it down. So we got NKN out the way. We got HBAR done. XTZ bag, we talked about that. I'm a big dog. Thank you, I appreciate that. With a DAWG, baby. We talked about ACH and AMP. We went over that. We hit HBAR up, right? BLOK we talked about, right? Zilliqua, that was, I knew there was one in the background there, Zilly. And I own a bag of Zilliqua. Can you believe it? You're like, what do you not own a bag of? For crying out loud. I mean, I know it sounds ridiculous. Let's take a look at this on the 1 hour's coming on down. I did a lot of crazy work here. I'm just gonna delete it. It was nuts. Let's see what we see for the daily. Remember, like I talk about. It's like everything else. Everything's in these giant pennants. Like, so let me kind of square it away for you. They're kind of elongated Bitcoin patterns, but they're all forming these beautiful bull pennants. So they might go down a little more, Bitcoin dominant, but telling me this is going to get tight and blast off to space. It says the lowest it ever is going to get to is about, what, 6.9, 7? So I don't think you'll see Zilliqua below 7 cents. You never know, though. Could be called the symmetrical triangle if you make it chubby, but Zilliqua. Just kind of like we looked at for HBAR. A lot of these coins are in the sweet spot. Buy zones are just near the tips. Wow, 307% gains for Zilly. That's going to be... And have a plan. Like, get ready to buy an Airbnb or have a plan with the money you're going to make in this market. Because if you don't, you won't take it off the table. You'll think, oh, long term, I want to do this. Have a plan. Buy something cool. Change your life with this bull run. Like, I plan on getting like a vacation house in Florida. Like, that's my plan. Like, this bull run is going to get me a vacation house in Florida. That's my plan. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Will it happen? Who knows? I believe that I can do anything I accomplish or want to do in my head, and this world is my oyster. As long as I hurt no man, and I help my fellow man and do the best I can, and I'm there for my family, I'm there for myself, and I'm there for God, I don't think I can, there's nothing I can't do. There's just nothing I can't do, and I truly believe that. I believe that in my heart of hearts, in my soul of souls, and I see it happen every single day, so I know it can happen. I know it can happen. And so you just really got to believe, like believe. You got to believe. If you don't, believing is the beginning of it all. If you don't believe, you got nothing. So I see Zilliqua in the long term, like on the 3-day chart here, doing serious damage. Serious damage. So this is my idea for Zilliqua. Long term though, all right? And it's a more of a long-term idea, okay, for Zilly. So again, like I put long-term projection on every setup that looks like that, right? And there's Zilliqua for us, and I own a bag of it. So it has my stamp of approval. I own Zilliqua. It was one of the first sharding coins, so I liked it because of that, right? And it had sharding down. Sharding is like a glass shard, taking a piece of a blockchain, not having to take all of it at once so you don't have to download it all so you can move at the speed of light. That's kind of what shard, that's what it is in a nutshell. There's more to it, but that's what it is in a nutshell. So Ethereum, we talked about Ethereum breaking out of this cup and handle and booming to the upside. Our idea for Ethereum was to get into Ethereum at 32.63. We're at 38 already, so booming to the upside. Ethereum, we nailed it again. And Ethereum moving from the idea. I see Ethereum going all the way up here to $6,000. So Ethereum, 6,000, yeah. ETH trade moving. We cover so many coins here because of how much we go live. Like, it's like, I think I have the best equation for how to run a trading group. Like, you got to go live every day. Like, you got to just make it your life every single day. Look, $3,800 ETH. It's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. All right. So we went over, look what we went over today. We went over Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance. Total 2, total 3. We gave you total 2, and total 3. We went over multiple coins. I showed you setups from yesterday. We watched Bitcoin pop live on camera. Let's watch it again here. Let's see where we're at. This little scalp action we were looking at here. Pop got sold back off. Very interesting. They sold it back down, but let's see that 15-minute. Interesting. They let the 15-minute rise and they curled it. You know what, though? Beautiful, beautiful. I like it. 57,000. I'm still very, very keen on this entry. Nothing has changed for me. We're extremely oversold on the 1 hour with the double bottom. I'll play that 1 hour, and you know what? So far, I am 13 of 16 doing this. So let's see if we can rock it again. Let's do it, baby. So Bitcoin looking pretty nice too as well. 11.59. Let's kind of go up and see how many super chats are left here. Okay. Can someone tell me what super chats I missed so I can kind of just get them all done at once? We'll catch him up. 199. BABYDODE on DEXT Tools. Right off the bat. Let's get to BABYDODE on DEXT Tools. You probably can do it on DEXT Guru too. I found DEXT Guru does them all. It's pretty cool. Miss Doge by FLOKI. Play to earn metaverse, NFT, and merch marketplace, payment utility, and crypto education. Are you kidding me? FLOKI? They're going to do all that? That's kind of crazy. I mean, they just sold me right off the bat. Like, look how fast they sold me. I'm like, okay, I'm in. Oh, they got Polygon tools. They got BSC tools. They got Ether tools on the DEX board. This is pretty cool. They're stepping their game up over here at DEX Tools. BABYDODE. Everybody wants some BABYDODE. 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 Everybody wants some BABYDODE. I'm just messing with you. BABYDODE, baby. I want to see the USDT. I can only get the wrapped ETH. I can only get the wrapped ethers. Those ethers are all around this. Too much ethers. Wow, they've been buying this up hard today. Look at that. All green. All green on BABYDODE. And just when you thought it was over, huh? And you've been in BABYDODE. Remember, you got into BABYDODE at the very beginning, right? And so, so it bottomed out. And now they're around it. Yo, these things are coming back. They're doing the cup and handles. I mean, look at that. Back to all-time high, is it not? I mean, it can. See, they don't let me use the tools when I'm in the big screen. You have to go back to this story here. I'm going to take a look at what that alert is doing. That's my alert system. You got to use alerts or else you're not going to be able to keep up with me. You're not going to be able to keep up with the best traders if you don't lose alerts, in my humble opinion. So that's the measured move there. It says it could get there, kind of come on down. But BABYDODE just continues. And then you just got to look at your levels of support and resistance. Come on, Fidel. You could do this. You got this. Rejection might come on back down. And will it respect certain levels? And it is a meme coin. You never know. But people are liking this thing. BABYDODE. Look at FLOKI. You can just click on the button. FLOKI Eno. Meet FLOKI Eno, the community-owned crypto-inspired Elon Musk. A new crypto coin birthed by fans and members of the Shiba Inu community. FLOKI is inspired by Doge father Elon Musk's very own Shiba Inu. He never made that. FLOKI Inu is the only crypto project officially partnered with the Doge father's brother Kimball Musk's Million Gardens movement. Kimball Musk, with whom we are working together to tackle the food insecurity in the world. FLOKI is working on 3 flagship utility projects: an NFT gaming metaverse known as Valhalla, an NFT merchandise marketplace known as FLOKI Place, and a content education platform known as FLOKI University. FLOKI combines utility and the power of a community and aims to be a top 10 crypto project and plans to kickstart the next crypto revolution. Buy on Gate.io, buy on Uniswap, buy on PancakeSwap, FLOKI Inu. And I remember when FLOKI came out, it came out like a while ago. I thought these coins already had their day. And then there's Shiba FLOKI. Like, it gets crazy. Wow, it has a $500 million market cap. And that's what I'm saying. PULSEDOGE could get there. PULSEDOGE has the $20 million market cap. What if PULSEDOGE does some serious damage? See what I'm saying? It's possible. Wow, look at this thing too. I mean, it's been on a tear. It made an ascending triangle. See, I see this here. Ascending triangle. See that? My alerts are going crazy. I got to figure out what's going on. Oh, I must have... FLOKI Eno, man. Look, it's actually look like it's in the good spot. It's retesting top trend line. It says it's going to blast to space. That's kind of crazy, right? Look at that. So I have to admit, I have weird instincts. They tend to be very good. I can't explain how it works, but even just the fact that I'll look at a certain coin, like I might look at 10 coins that day and I look at 8 and it's like, those are the 8. It's like the universe seems to lead me to the right place. I can't, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. It's true. I keep my labradorite. I keep my instincts high. I keep my intuition high. And this is giving me an intuitive feeling right now. I'm telling you right now. I mean, the TA looks rocked on. Once the TA has to be solid, but once the TA is solid, I start getting a bit of a feeling here. And this is interesting. You know, they can sell anybody on this idea because are they going to do what they say they're going to do? You never know. But FLOKI Eno, man, FLOKI, this is interesting. 81% for FLOKI Eno. And TA does play out on these. And that's retesting top trend line after it broke out. Can't believe I'd be looking at FLOKI today, but I am. FLOKI Eno. All right. We'll send that out to the tweet. Follow me at CryptoLifer33 on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. I was never logged out. Why are you doing that? Anyway. Alice, please. We'll take a look at Alice for Vincent Hurth. Thank you, Vincent. For the balls. Thank you, my friend. Hello, everybody. Hey, had a lot of heat, man. This is a vacation compared. But the chance for my real life to change. Win or lose, though, the lifer movement will have me a home, and I'll keep moving on until I get past the hurdles left to reach those goals. Hey, as long as you keep that in your mind, you'll be fine. Crypto Crit for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Epic singing. Always was, yeah. Me and Gina are the troublemakers of the class. Dustin, very true. Why I'm open. Trent Osborne, keep the feeling of blessed and have that plan. Your thoughts are a window into your heart, and heart your amplifier. Emotions can rock you just as bad as leverage. Wow. That was deep, man. Bro, doesn't sharding mean something else? If there's time, please check. No, sharding with a D. Sharding with a D. It's not sharting. All right, my friend. If there's time, please check Umbrella. We'll take a look at Umbrella. Can you take a look at Dot if you already haven't already? Just followed you on Twitter. Thank you, Grace. LOL, Jesse Marshall. It's sharding with a D. Feg tokens will appreciate with each successive transactions. The deflationary mechanism of FEG includes a system of redistribution. 1% of each transaction is distributed as a reward to the holders. Yeah, I know. That's a deflationary token, man. Old news, buddy. I appreciate it. I shouldn't be so rude, but come on, man. He's explaining how a DeFi deflationary token runs. Like, Basically a crap coin runs, you know. Surge Inu. Kimball is Elon's brother. They did something for Kimball's charity. Win or lose, though, the lifer movement will have me a home, and I'll move. Yeah, so Kimball Musk and Elon Musk. Interesting. Oh, my bad. Sometimes I hate when he reads my text. Sometimes I hate when he reads my text. So I'll read it again. Let me read it a bunch of times. Sometimes I hate when he reads. Sometimes I hate when he reads my text. Sometimes I hate when I'm. That's funny. In a nutshell, Marv, the token after Marv and Elon's other dog. You guys are hilarious, man. I remember when Feg first came out. Feed every gorilla. Feg token. This is giving me memories, man. I got memories of like the crazy times of these crazy little pumps. These nutty little coins. Wow, Feg. So, wow, all the meme coupons are coming back strong. Even Feg is pumping hard. It's weird. What did they just take away where they used to be and just start on October 2nd again? This coin was out for a long time. How come they just like, where's the rest of the chat? Why'd they just steal the chat on Feg? Feed every gorilla. There it is. Okay, May. Yeah. So it went all the way up, came all the way down. Wow, every one of these, even, they're coming back to life. I gave up on almost every single one of them. I just held them in a wallet, but they're coming back to life? Like, it's a 500% Feg token already? Like, dude, meme coins, man, are coming back with a vengeance. Let me look at all my alerts now. What's happening? Something's happening in the market. COTI, XYO, and GMEE. Let's take a look at GMEE real quick for you. You guys are lucky you got my alerts here. If you're not in the Patreon, you're getting a freebie right now. So GMEE coming on down to that oversold region. Double top, though. I'll look at that closely. Not a fan of that right now. And Bitcoin holding this 57,300 kind of above trend line. But it's playing games. There's some weird action going on right now. Let's take a look at the dollar index. What's happening with the dollar? Okay, the dollar wants a dump today. It's a good sign. 1 hour is extended and we're about to drop. So dollar dumps, Bitcoin pumps. That's what we're about to see happen. Also, the dollar fell out of this and is doing a bearish retest of the lower trend line. If it can't get back into the pattern, it's going to dump down, 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 down. And that's a rising wedge that breaks down 68% of the time. We could also do this and say it already fell out of the rising wedge, like so. And it's falling down. That's a rising wedge that broke to the downside. Levels of support for the dollar here. A little bit right there where it bounced and even lower. Interesting. So the 1 hour suggests that we're going to get a nice pump in the cryptocurrency market and even stocks because the dollar wants to drop on down. But it wants to pump on the 4 hour. So let's see how low the 1 hour will take us. And the 4 hour could just bring us to the bearish retest where we hit this. So we could do this. We could go sideways or down a little bit on the 1 hour. Come back up on that 4 hour bearish retest and then dump nastily. That's my prediction for Bitcoin, for the dollar, and that's what I would love to see. They keep printing it and all the default and all the nonsense. I mean, how is the dollar going to stay strong right now? It doesn't make sense to me. It just does not. I think people are going to flock into Bitcoin. They're going to realize Bitcoin's so much better than the dollar. You know. Again, don't worry right now. Everyone's a little stressed. The 1 hour is coming to the downside, double bottoms. Highly likely that's our bottom. 9 out of 10 times, that's very close to the bottom. They're playing, and this is just, they're getting the people, there's people who are getting liquidated right now, and that's the sad part about it all. When this 15-minute gets low one more time, which it is, that's going to be the beautiful, in my opinion, the higher low, that's the entry right there. I believe that's the pattern when we faked out twice already. 2 fake outs. That's why I don't buy breakouts. Fake out, fake out. I don't do that. I wait for the divergence on the bottom. All right. Which we had kind of here. Because look at this. This is long divergence. Look, swing down to swing down is a long-term entry on the 7. But that goes up. It tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. So, and then we have hidden bullish here too. On the bigger time frame. So it tells us that trend will continue to the upside as well. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. There's some hidden bullish there. Look at the 2 hour, 4 hour. It is hidden bullish because the angles are very, very different. Okay. But all eyes on Bitcoin on that 1 hour and that 15-minute. They're eventually going to get a reversal pump. That's going to happen. How and when, I don't know, but it's going to happen. And Bitcoin dominance wants to pump as well. So I'm seeing a lot. Let's take a look at... hi, can you look at Axie, please? Can you please? It's kind. I'll take a look at AXS for you, my friend. Just because you're begging, it sounds like you're in a bad spot or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you're in a good spot. I don't know. But I'll help you out. So look at Axie. We talked about it here. And we talked about getting in on this flag here. So, bam. Talked about the 0.5 Fibonacci level. Drew this flag. And boom. Axie did pump. Exactly as we kind of went over yesterday on the live. So we went over Axie. I drew this Fibonacci. It came down to the 0.382. And then it started to rip again. Remember, man, that was a steal for Axie at about what? 113? Oh, my gosh. And now it broke above this level. Let's see if it can keep continuing out. 4 hours high. Let's see about the 1 hour. Yeah, everything's overbought. So now what do? This is what I do. I project now. It's either going to make a flag or it's going to make a pennant. Such a simple system because I do the same thing over and over again. That's how I'm able to track the price. So, and then it's going to hit the 21-day moving average before it can go there, or it's going to go there. That's the trade. And then I put an alert down here on the 1 hour. And when this comes back down, I'm going to know. I'm going to know it's either going to fill out my pattern or not. And there's my alert system on the stochastics with the prediction and the projections. And I tell you what, man, I use that. Then when that alert hits, I go to the 15-minute, another alert, boom, 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 boom. And there you have an entry like gold, baby. SLP Super Chat way up there. XNL is a beast. Let's take a look at XNL. And I told you guys to watch XNL. It was on my list for the week. I put out a chart list for the week. Chronicle. Look at that. Look at Chronicle. Doing serious damage. And I said it was only a matter of time, did I not? Let's take a look at it. I held true to Chronicle. And I gave you this look. Inverted head and shoulder. Breaks up 68% of the time. Falling wedge. Breaks up 60% and made the bull. Chronicle doing damage. I see Chronicle getting all the way up here. XNL, all the way to 99. It's a low cap KuCoin gem. And it's been doing what it is. Let's take a look at SHIB. Why is SHIB going down? I don't know. SHIB isn't going down. Oh, okay, a little bit of a poke there. They're just, because you know why? They know a lot of people want it. And now they know a lot of people are leverage trading it. And so they're trying to get everybody out before they pump it to the upside. That's what I think. And anything's possible. Maybe it dumps all the way down and it goes to zero. You never know. This thing could dump. You look at the daily. The daily's very high. Right? So the daily is high. It needs to come on down. So you pull a fib on that. I think we'll get a little bit of a pop on the smaller time frame. Right? But if you pull a fib on the daily, that's why I add little bits at a time. It says SHIB could get all the way back down here. So if you don't know your Fibonacci levels, if you're not ready for that, if you can't handle that, and this could be happening here. We could be making a falling wedge. Could be happening. So, and touch the 21-day moving average before we pump to the upside again. Either way, I'm very bullish on SHIB getting there, whether it gets there that way or it gets the way we're about to get there now. Regardless, in my humble opinion, SHIB's going to do some serious damage. So there you have it. But just be ready for anything. Pull your Fibonacci's, be ready for anything, and have a plan. Okay? I'm going to flip this back the way I had it. It is falling out of the pattern now completely, though. Before it broke back into the pattern, now it's playing games. That's definitely a breakdown. And that happens 32% of the time on these types of charts. So, happens. That's why you need a stop loss. If I hit every single trade that I ever made, I probably wouldn't exist. I wouldn't be a real person. I don't think there's never been a human being that's done that. Right? Except for some guy who's manipulating the markets. Right? Adam having a dump. Maybe it makes it move. Link still playing on the 4 hour. No, but I'm telling you, man, it's that Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance wants to rib. You go to the 7 minute, you see some candles on the Bitcoin dominant. And then it's also total. Remember I said, look, total, this is the entire market cap. It's high. It's saying, extended. So you're going to see a pullback in the whole market cap. That's as high as we could go. There was less money in the market. They didn't want to go here. So this is going to come down now or sideways. So remember, total is the entire market cap. If it got extended here on the 1 hour and look, overbought on the 4 hour, what do you think is going to happen to every single coin and all the things in the market? They're going to be a little in and out. We already did NKN, my friend. I can't do it again. Cheers from Italy. Thank you. Morning, Sam and Lifer Fam. Shout out to Love Learning. Missed you there. Please, Woo Trade, brother. Bitcoin and to the stratosphere. Let's take a look at Phantom. I want to see how Phantom's serving well here. 208. Finally booming up here. And I believe Phantom can do some serious damage. Not getting as high as I wanted to, though. It didn't get the push up. Some hidden movement there. It could have had more extension. Meaning when the 1 hour reset and it got high there, I would have liked Phantom to break these highs. It did not. It's kind of bearish now. It's making lower lows and high, right? Lower lows. Let's take a look at the daily, though, for Phantom. And it's in your favor. So I trust the daily and the 3-day. The 3-day is my number one. So the 3-day says we go into the moon, baby. Phantom. Daily is coming down. It needs to reset, but it looks like it'll respect this trend, this previous high, and we'll do an SR flip and go to the moon for Phantom as well. Quick look at SAFEMOON, please. SAFEMOON, what are you doing, baby? $1 billion market cap. I sold all my SAFEMOON somewhere around this area here. It's double bottoming. Says it wants to make a bit of a move. It just, to me, it has a $1 billion market cap, and it's got to get all the way up here. And it's got to like 10x again to a $10 billion market cap. Is all the money in the world going to really go into SAFEMOON? The reason why that much money came into SAFEMOON because it was new, and it was the beginning, and everyone's like, ooh, there's too many new coins out here now. I don't see SAFEMOON getting back up to that market cap where it was at before. That's my thought process. I could be 100% wrong. They may do amazing, but they do. We did NKN already, man. We really did. I did it like in thoroughly, right? And we even posted a chart in the group for NKN. We went over it. I have proof that I went over it. What altcoin are you all in on? Adam, baby, Adam. Alice Super Chat, please. We'll take a look at the Alice Super Chat. Thank you for coming on into the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Calling yourself Crypto Lifers. 273 people on the live. 249 people. I think we might have to move us up to 11-1. SAFEMOON for life. Diamond Handing. SAFEMOON to 001. Super Chat. Crow, SLP, and Umbrella. Thank you for that. GALA, baby. Let's take a look at Crow, SLP, and Umbrella. So there's SAFEMOON. It is breaking out of this falling wedge. 68% chance to break to the upside. Let's see if we can get back to that 3547 area. And then we'll talk again. But yeah, SAFEMOON does have legs, and it could pump to the upside. It's starting to make a bit of a move, and we're seeing a resurgence in all of these little tiny coins. It's kind of crazy again. Like, wow, PULSEDOGE. Look at that thing, dude. That's nuts. Took a bit of a dump finally. It's going to happen. People take profitos. Wow, look at that, though. What a run. What a run for PULSEDOGE. Adam just retested middle of the Bollinger Bands. 1 hour and now pumping. Sending absolutely amazing positive vibes to everyone in here. Let's go. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at Alice Crow. We have to look at Alice Crow. Wow, the chats are coming in so fast. All right. I'm getting used to it. 271 people on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. Super Chat Crow, SLP, Alice, and Umbrella. Okay. Let's take a look at Crow real quick. And we know what that is. That is Crypto.com. And that's been booming to the upside. And it's a great project, right? So Crow. Crow USD on Bittrex. They have in the... So it's on Bittrex. We can look at the tether trade on Bittrex. Crow. Crypto.com. So this is what we had for the last time we looked at it. We talked about getting into Crow here at 12, and it's at 18. So already would have made you 50%, and I see it going up 100% gains all the way up to 25. So Crow's in my radar, doing well. Crow, move from entry. Let's see it respect this trend line, touch the 21-day moving average. Can it gear up for more? We will watch Crow. Crow doing damage, though. I thought Google knows everything. Nothing can stop us. We all the way up. It's true. Dot price prediction, end of the year. Shiba killed Doge for Halloween. Not funny. Google account. Google account. It's so funny. JSMY. I want to look at JSMY real quick. It's been on my radar too. Oh, they dumped it finally. But it's oversold now. Gearing up for that move. Remember, red candles are your friend, not green candles. Red candles are your friend. Become friends with red candles. Lifer, you're a sound guy. Keep up the good work. Shout out to Dane M, man. Thank you so much. You're a sound chap. You got 2 meetings today. I have ever heard in my life. Google account. Rayan Syed, ICX info. What coin do you think is holding the crown for being bought in seconds like SafeMoon? Probably SafeMoon. EWT, if you know what's what. Energy Web Token, maybe. So, Alfred, people buying coin list. Yeah, people are into this coin list. That's coming up. The wife are into house. Time to go, all right? Very undervalued exchange token. Alice, man, so inspirational. Trent Osborne, hi to the wifer. Wifer in the house. Most unfunny joke. Okay, let's take a look at SLP. And I'm not a huge fan of SLP Smooth Love Potion. I just got 4 more and I'm out of here, babe. So there we have it in this kind of falling wedge here in the bigger time frame. It's in a giant cup and handle. It's bouncing off this low period. I said it's got to get above these highs. It formed this falling wedge. It did break out, getting rejected. To me, the game is the movement of this and how many people are getting in and out. And people get in and out so fast. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. I don't know if it can keep going up. Like, if it gets used in the game, yeah, it's use case. But, you know, it does say if it can break on out, it can get all the way to 39. And I could be wrong, right? I'm not always 100% right. I need to see it get above, like, 10 before I can really start talking about it again. So I'm not going to take it seriously until I see it do something different than what it's been doing, which is go down and down and down and down and down. Alice. I like Alice at $12. You know, it's funny. Alice has been in consolidative mode. Haven't really given it a look recently. It's just consolidating in a beautiful bowl. We know where this story goes, right? So, yeah, Alice. I could see Alice breaking back to the all-time high at 21, 22 area. If we zoom in here on Alice, you'll see it's in a smaller cup and handle, inverted head and shoulder as well. You can see we got a shoulder, we got a head, and we got a shoulder, right? Also, if I clear that away, it looks like we have a bit of a cup and handle. So Alice, and like most things, it is starting to break out a little bit. It's poking. Alice is poking, starting to do some damage. The daily suggests that the thing has legs, at least out of the cup and handle. So watch Alice. It does want to do damage back to this previous resistance point, or maybe even up to there. We could see some serious moves for Alice. I liked Alice when it first came out. Wish I had bought it when it was like $4 or $5. Then I let it sail. Happy I didn't chase it. All these coins I didn't chase. So happy I didn't chase them. So happy I stayed stagnant and just, you know, let this just kind of play out. And now, boom. So Alice could do some damage. It's got room. Let's take a look at the 4 hour and the 1 hour. It's high and overbought on old time frame. So it's got to cool off or do a flag before we can kind of get back in. So I'll put an alert here on the 4 hour. And when it comes down and it gets oversold in the 4 hour, that's when I'll take a look at it again. Alice. Let's take a look at Umbrella. And then that's going to be it for the day. I'm going to kind of turn off, guys. I get exhausted. 2.5 hours straight of tickers. Like, honestly, like my stomach hurts. Spammers, I want to dump some money into Atom and missed the train. There you go. What's going on with Luna? Damn it. Just loaded on JSMY. Martin Assisi. Who else can run a 2 hour plus live stream and have everybody watching every second? Shout out to Crypto Kid, man. Appreciate you, man. Dump it now. Dump it now. Don't wait around. Dump what now? Love this place. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Don't know how you do it, Beebs. Shout out to Gina, Bobina, Soul, okay. In which coin are you all in? Atom, baby, Atom. Atom is the coin. Atom is the coin. Soul is about to pump hard. So, look, we went over this kind of fractal with Umbrella. We left it there. Umbrella's in a funky spot, I'll be honest. This is a very, very interesting chart for me. But to me, it's a giant bull pennant, baby. And then we make it make sense. Look at it. I thought it was funky. No. I just didn't see it clearly yet. Now I see it clearly. Now I see a fake out, came back into the pattern. Wow, would you look at that for Umbrella? And honestly, another coin was like this. Like, I believe this was kind of how, this is how BLOK started. BLOK looked just like this before it did a huge move to the upside. Remember, the 4 hours high, so I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down to the sweet spot. And there we have it. You know, Gina, you know how I do it? Because I don't have a choice. I lost my job and I started streaming. This is my job now. I wake up. I don't want to do any. I don't have any other skills. All I can do is trade for cryptocurrency, you know. So I got to use my skill. Well, my skill, you know, I can speak and I can communicate. So I use my communicative skills, my high energy, my insane personality. I'm a weirdo compared to the average person. I don't fit in a regular group. I really don't. And so, but look at Jim Carrey. That guy's out of his mind. He didn't fit in a regular group too, and he became a multimillionaire. And I started looking at all the people that I really emulated and wanted to be like. Jim Carrey was one of them. I've always liked Jim Carrey. Out of his mind. Doesn't care what anyone thinks about him. Goes hard. I love that dude for that. You know? I connect with him on that frequency. And lately he's gone a little out there. I like that about him. Like his paintings and everything he's been doing. Other people have been criticizing him. I'm all about it, man. Jim Carrey, you're the man, dude. I support the dude, right? I don't know what he's saying recently. I haven't looked at the news, so I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't have no. You never know what someone's saying, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, you think like that." I don't read the news, so I don't really know anything. Love Jim Carrey. He's the man. How could you not love Jim Carrey? Like, how could you not love Jim Carrey, man? We all grew up on him too. Like he raised us all. Somebody stop me. I do a good one, right? Somebody stop me. Woo trade, please. And I remember I had to go to Coinbase, CoinTrader Pro for Woo trade. No stone unturned for any one of y'all. Appreciate each and every one of you coming in. 268 people, 264 likes. Who gets the likes matching the watchers like that? 4 dislikes. Love those dislikes. You guys are keeping it moving. 14,300 subscribers. Guys, we're very close to 14,400. Could you pump me up? I need like 2 more, 3 more to crack that 14,400. Also, the live streams are starting to bump up, hitting 2,000, 3,000 views a day. I'm seeing the movement. I'm seeing the feeling. Dude, I'm telling you, we're elevating to the next level here. And I tried not to miss one super chat today. I want to make sure I get every single one of you. When you are on fulfilling your life's purpose, the whole universe conspires to help you. It really does, bro. It really does. Like it's like every day they're trying to help you. You're like, why are you doing this for me? You know. So let's take a look at Woo. And we talked about Woo down here at 33, and Woo's now sitting at $1, man. So we gave you Woo. We talked about Woo. There's my idea for Woo sitting in stone. Woo up 196% gains. I didn't even take credit for it yet. From entry, baby. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Woo trade. Shout out to Jesse B. He put Woo trade on my radar. Whenever I think of Woo trade, I think of Jesse. I love Jesse, man. I just want to let you know I love you so much. He might not be watching. He works hard. I haven't been able to connect with my close admins and my inner team recently. I've been so busy. So shout out to Jesse, man. I love you, brother. Shout out to all my people who's getting into the Cyber Hornet NFTs. A lot of people are getting into them. I'm excited about this. Brian D. Evans is replying. He's buying a lot of these things. So interesting. Very interesting. Sparking my interest for sure. For sure. So congrats on Woo Trade. We'll take a look at what it's doing now, but congrats on Woo Trade. Okay, so Woo Trade, baby. So I delete my old work. It's funny how you eventually find the pattern, though. Broke out. It's funny, everything is in these giant pennants. Like the whole market formed giant bull pennants. Funny, right? So we got good support and resistance right there where we're at. I call this a bit of a flag here. It tried to fake out and came back in. Bit of a rising wedge. I see Wu Trade getting up, getting busy, right? And it's oversold on the daily. I mean, this thing's got legs. Yeah, and it has good support there and here as well. If that support holds, I mean, this is going to be a beautiful trade. Wu Trade. And I've liked Wu Trade from the beginning. I really have. I've loved Wu Trade. I was signed into Twitter. Why is it not signing me in anymore? What's that all about? I don't have to go through that whole process live. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. I would greatly appreciate it on Twitter. On the tweets. I've never signed out. Yeah, it's like I haven't signed out. Like, are they freaking messing with me on Twitter now? Can't sign into my Twitter now. I don't know why. Like, I already have my password. Just sign me in. All right. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Bitcoin. Of course. And yeah, of course it is. I love Michael Saylor, man. He's the man, dude. 1.6 million followers. Doing damage. Saylor Academy just launched a free Bitcoin for developers created by Michelle Rose with material from NOP. Enroll today and learn the components of Bitcoin and how they work together to keep Bitcoin's open and decentralized system running. I think I'm going to enroll in that. I think there's more for me to learn. Bitcoin goes strong each time a miner goes public. Bitcoin Miner Stronghold will list almost 6 million shares. It's true. Every single time a miner goes public, it's a big deal for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is now made in America. The U.S. overtook China as the world's biggest source of Bitcoin mining 2 months ago after Beijing banned crypto mining this year. New data has revealed. So we're the biggest miners in the world now, the United States, baby. The official inflation rate for consumers is 5.3. The likely inflation rate, cost of capital for investors, is 24%. Other currencies are weakening even more rapidly. The entire world is going to need a strategy. Bitcoin. I'm telling you right now, it's pretty obvious to me, and I got my strategy locked and loaded, and I'm trying to save as many people as I can before the boat collapses. Like I said the other day, I said today, this channel is God's work. I'm trying to save people from being devoured by the evil banking system. I mean, that's what they're going to do to you. They're going to shred you to pieces, take everything you have, and they're going to leave you penniless with nothing. So the idea is you got to take care of yourself in this world. Nobody's going to take care of you. You got to take care of yourself. Nobody is going to pick up the pieces for you and your family. And you need to learn how to become a self-sufficient person and push forward at the, no matter what, because these systems around are here to take us for a ride. I'm telling you right now. Fire Marshal Bill. Tacos sound good. Yeah, I was looking into staking. My money's on Wifer. Wifer got jab, 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 right hook. Tokyo Sex Whale, can you do a stock for me, please? KOLD on the monthly. If not, it's okay. Thanks for all you do. Tokyo Sex Whale. Is this entrapment? Let's take a look at KLD. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. All right, this thing is in the dumps on the monthly. Oof. I mean, look at it. It was a head and shoulder pattern. And you knew that. You watched me long enough to know that. And we know we don't play head and shoulders, right? They could dump. I mean, ugh. Pro shares, Alta short, Bloomberg. Oh, you're shorting that. Why would you short natural gas? That's the dumbest idea ever when it's going to go up in value. And even 2 weeks ago, no, I'm not saying you did. I'm not trying to, sorry, I don't mean to, but I'm just, I feel horrible. Not a good idea to short natural gas right now, especially right now when we're having winter and there's going to be a shortage around the world. Natural gas is going to pump significantly. This is a short on natural gas. Worst thing you could be doing right now. I would get out of this immediately. It's even at 666. It's like telling you get the hell out. Like, it might get a few pumps, but it's in a downtrend. So you're just going to get little ups, little ups. It's just going to continue to the downtrend. I mean, world markets are telling you that you should not be shorting natural gas right now. Okay. The people want ping. They do, though. They really do. Everybody does. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Ping is hot. Ping is hot. $55 million market cap for ping. And ping just keeps going. We brought up ping down here on the 12th. We brought up ping the other day. We always talk about ping. Every day I talk about, no, I'm just saying. But we do like ping. And we brought it up probably 6 or 7 times now on the channel. Good thing I didn't FOMO in. Bit of a shoulder, head and a shoulder there forming too. Got negated if we get that pump up. Okay, it's a bit of a giant cup and handle here for ping. Cup and handle for ping. Am I wrong or am I right? What do you say there over here? What do you say? So yeah, there's a cup and handle there for ping. Shout out to Crypto Savvy, short in Bitcoin. Hope he's doing all right. Let him know there's always a seat in my tutoring class for him if he needs to sit down and learn what a Fibonacci retracement is or divergences are. I think he's so far stuck in the Elliott wave. And that's what I'm telling you right now. I don't trust Elliott wave traders. I'm sorry. I don't trust them. I think they're indecisive people that don't have a system. I think they like to draw 100 lines and just point and click. And I'm not saying you can't use Elliott wave theory in conjunction with other things, but I just don't trust people that are full-blown Elliott wave traders. And I'm sorry if you are one and I'm offending you right now. I apologize. Yeah, ping could do ping could do damage. I mean, $20 million, $50 million market caps, right? That's like the sweet spot, right? I'm gonna add this to the list, the beautiful list I've been making here. An initial metaverse offering. It's insane. An IMO. I cannot. Oh my gosh, man. Okay. Get the protection with Blue Link, TradingView, we got some alerts coming on, OpenSea. No, yeah, jump on into the Patreon if you're new here and you're just watching the live stream. Jump on into the Patreon. We have a blast. We go over every single coin. You won't find a better group in cryptocurrency. That really keeps it hip and get it ready to go. You'll love us. Jump on in or jump into the beginner's course too every Tuesday from 3 to 5 where I break down exactly how I do my trades, what I look for, the oscillators and the indicators that I use, and everything to keep you moving at the speed of light. So jump on in there too. I would greatly appreciate it. If I reach 35,000 followers, I'm giving away $2,000 in XRP or Bitcoin. And he did that a long time ago, apparently. Or he just gained that much more. I should do that. If I reach 3,000, I'm giving away. I should do that too soon. I got to start doing all those giveaway fun stuff. What is this now? Ooh, GALA is really doing some damage. My baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate that. Appreciate you, Tokyo Sex Whale, for coming in every day, man. You're awesome. Nice move for GALA. Just like everything else, GALA's in these, everything's in these giant consolidative pennants. Wants to blast to the upside. All right, everyone, I'm out of here for the day. I got no more gas left in me. I'm sweating. My armpits are sweaty. I need a shower, man, straight up. Like, this live stream was like doing a marathon today. I don't know why, but it felt just like hardcore. I'm still longing BTC. I have not changed my tune. I'm oversold on the 1 hour. I'm oversold on the 15-minute. That is my sweet spot, specifically with these double bottoms here. I'm telling you right now, highly likely we pump to the upside based on my probability standing and how I trade. Highly likely I still am very long BTC. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing anything. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the viewership. I really greatly appreciate it. 4,351 playbacks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And not just switched to 315, but it was 351 or 251 at 315. Chat rate was amazing at 4. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll be back tomorrow for freaky, fantastic Friday fun. I'm telling you, it's going to be a blast. And I'll see you there at 10 a.m. ready to go. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. Say it with me together as we're going to say it now. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. And I'll see you on the next live stream. Be safe. Peace.